This is the greatest thing ever. She made a...
There's no way, bruh. There's no way. Yo, there's no way. Oh my god, this is the funniest thing I ever seen. Bruh. Yo, Denims, how did the first one go? It seems like it's not up. I wonder why that is, and to now think that heads are about to send you money again? And the sad part is, some of these G-boys, y'all see? They still are! It's crazy. I gotta congratulate y'all to be honest, bro. Y'all sure do know how to polish pole. It's crazy works we got going on here. This is... Hey, we'll see how it goes for the cell phone queen. Oh my god. You already know what it is, baby. Back for more. Yeah, I ain't gonna waste no more time, so let's hop right into the backstory. You already know Ethan was teasing for a mad long time. Yo, he was dropping a second vid, a second nuke, and as was waiting for that, John, he dropped it yesterday. Yo, I'm suing these three people, so we hopped right into it. You already know what it is. Apparently, he going on and suing Denims, Kacytron, and Frogan. You already know how that goes. So yeah, video drops, head scene at John. Duh. We dropped it. Slippy. Yeah, we know we get down. But right after that, yo, he went live. Usually, we got a little show they do on Thursdays real quick, John. So, yeah, we have to check that out because, you know what I'm saying, Ethan, Hila, has on the pod, had to give a little bit more context to the whole vid in some situations because, of course, you already know, as we're going to come up, spread some misinformation, misconstrue the Johns. It's a casual. So, you already know, we going to hop right into this boy, wasting no more time because I'm sure y'all saw the link to this vid. TrillTalksEverything. But Joe, Trilly talks everything. And then Trilly does indeed yap everything every time. And we do know that. So let's hop right into it. You already know, like we say every time. Yo, shout out Ethan, Hila, everybody on the crew, on the pod. And of course, the H3 fam gang. Share love, share back, baby. We got I'm suing Denims, Frogan, and Kacytron, H3 Show 161. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG live. Down in the description. First link, share the love, as always. And let's hop right into this boy. You already know. We got to get the context.
My friends, I come before you, but a humble man, a messenger sent from the future to warn. I don't know. I'm riffing as I'm going. To warn those. I'm the guy from the Christopher Nolan one, Interstellar.
I think that was Terminator.
Okay, Terminator. Slamming on the don't say you're gonna steal content nuke.
Get down.
I'm trying to warn them.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Christopher Nolan, great film.
Famous. Guys, usually we do this for members on Thursdays. Today we are doing it for everybody. This is the People's Day. I have just launched.
You say it's unlocked, unleashed, and unhinged.
Unleashed, unhinged. Why, is that a reference to something?
No, I just thought it was catchy.
I do like
I had
that.
it as the temporary title.
I'm unleashed.
I like it.
No, it's not. That's not the title, is it?
Demon mode coming out?
No, I said temporary title earlier.
Oh, unleashed. Ethan Unleashed.
Yeah.
I am unleashed, and I'm unrestricted, and yeah. So we're here for everybody because I just dropped the long-awaited. We calling it the second nuke.
The second nuke.
It's not really the second nuke. There is a second Hassan video, but
Can't wait for that boy. Cannot wait for that boy.
that's like down the pipeline.
Wait, what?
This is all part of my I have a 10-year plan.
Calling it the second nuke. I've been hearing about the second nuke for months.
It's not technically.
This isn't it.
Dan.
It's not technically a content nuke. It's more of a fallout, radioactive
chill.
fallout. I know. I'm sorry, Dan. Misled a lot of people.
Content fallout. Hassan Piker. Asterisk orbiters.
But I think people are really happy with what they got. I don't think I oversold it. You know, I saw lots of people saying, this better not be a nothing burger. And I'm like, when have I ever?
With a side of fries extra crispy?
When have I ever delivered a nothing burger?
How to do the hamburger with your dick and your balls?
Never.
Even when I do dick and ball burgers, it's
Yo.
I go ham.
Freaking what's
Anyway,
game is game.
I do want to thank our members for being here today and supporting us so that we couldn't come live on Thursdays and entertain the masses. And it's especially nice to go live today because tomorrow, Friday, is our final episode of the season.
Oh snap.
And we are taking a
New season. Oh yeah, coming back on the Fresh John.
2-week break. Dan is devastated.
No drama. Now me stop playing. Nah, shout out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get a little vacay, man. They get a, if anything, take a break from this BS.
Dan is going to miss work. He's going to miss seeing me.
Oh, poor Dan.
Everybody on the office is moping around because they're just so devastated.
Yeah, it really melts
Dude,
my heart.
my mom got so mad at me yesterday. She was watching the show, and I was messing around. You said something like, you know, everyone hates their job, and I switched to myself for a second as a joke. My mom was fucking pissed. She was like, text him right now and apologize. I'm like, dude.
Oh my god.
Yo, this is something that the boss would do. You already know. Shout out to boss. We love the boss. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, yo, what? What you said? Now take that back. Hit him with an apology. What? Yo, I ain't raised you like this.
I was like, let me
You
show
know
you.
what?
I was like, let me show you about this muffin, Mom, before you say that.
Yeah, don't even get her started on the muffin. Your mom got a little snark brained.
Yeah, I think so.
That's how they see it.
No, I like her.
I'm kidding, of course. She's a
she's like,
dream.
The snarks,
She's like-
leftovers H3.
come
Not
on,
in, like,
you're
a weird way.
that's what you're saying on the show. I feel like that's something my mom would say too.
By the way, you can, as far as the title, you can.
See, not the only one. I'm trying to tell y'all, yo, the boss always be on this type of time. And yo, shout out to my dukes of the world.
Remove the see you next Tuesday. We could just call this a H3 show episode.
What?
Yeah,
I got to meet AB's
It's
mom
Thursday.
I know
and
it is.
sister.
I know it is, Dan.
My sister said it was the highlight of her trip.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so sweet and cute, and I was like,
AB's sister?
how does AB
you
have
have
a
a
sister
sister?
that I never known about? Yeah, I couldn't get over that.
Oh no, not James.
Yeah, she's very to herself.
What's she up to? What does she do?
She
She works for my dad right now.
Oh, okay, so she's in law or something?
She's like a secretary.
She
for him.
dabbles. Wow, I didn't.
But
I
did
had
she
no idea
say
you had
she
a
studies
sister.
to be a nurse?
Yeah, she's also studying to be a nurse, but
Of course she is. She wants. She's
as a child of Middle Eastern parents, we have to say that. So I don't know how serious she still is about that.
That's funny.
Gotcha.
Oh, I had no idea you have a sister.
I
What?
know.
Where is she right now?
Like
Bring her
Luke
in.
Skywalker,
That's
dude.
what I said. Literally, I said the same stuff. And I told him you gotta come on Friday.
I met your brother. He's awesome.
And his brother's
Mom
getting
is
married.
awesome. Your dad is awesome too. I saw him calling in. Oh, your brother's getting married?
Yes.
What the heck?
There
Yeah.
it is.
The W, shout out the love.
In November.
Just so much
Oh,
to
hell yeah,
celebrate.
brother.
Is she younger or older, AB?
She's younger. I'm the oldest. She's 4 years younger than me, and my brother's 5 years younger than me.
Ah.
Does that make
Brother time and same. Shout out my little sis.
sense?
I didn't even know that about you. This is new AB lore. You're the biggest
like you
brother. I didn't know but you had a sister.
We've talked about it. In
Well,
the
maybe I
past.
did
Yeah.
hear it
Maybe
sometime, but it doesn't
didn't,
mean I
like-
knew it.
it didn't,
You did
like,
once,
clock
and you had the
in.
same reaction.
Yeah.
It's very shocking.
Oh, God.
remember it.
Okay, don't show me. If I had this reaction already, don't show me. I don't want to know.
Yeah, but anyway, today is there's so much chatter, and I would like to just talk about everything surrounding the new video, which is, if you haven't seen, I've announced that I have filed today, this morning, before posting my video, 3 lawsuits.
The lawsuits. The smackdown.
One against Denims, Kacytron, and Frogan for copyright infringement.
If you can see Jesus, subscribe
And you can
right now. And
right, and you can understand the coordination, the planning that went into all this. We had to write 3 complaints simultaneously, and by the way, these are no lazy complaints. These are
Right.
monster complaints, and there's some nuance. I feel like I explained it well in the video, but there's obviously a lot of people who or going to intentionally misrepresent what's in it.
What did I say in the intro? You already know. Ooh, you Hassan G boys. Called y'all immediately. You already know. Nah, Heads was going on saying a lot of stuff. Like, apparently Heads was really trying to crack down on Ethan, being like, yo, he tried to burn actual money. Isn't this a felony? This, that, and the third. Yo, even I had said that in the video. I was like, yo, bro, he's burning money. Yo, what's going on here? But obviously, clearly, you can't do that. Why would he actually do that, John? So he had to clarify that was prop money. I'm like, bruh. But see, like, we again know that this was something that was already going to happen.
The common refrain you're going to see is he's just targeting smaller creators. He's just targeting.
Bro, Hassan has been on that time and like saying this for the longest time. Like, yo, he's targeting pro-Palestine creators. No, it's John. Like, nah, bro. No, he's targeting specific creators who are targeting him. But, yeah, I wouldn't recognize that. No accountability over there. Never.
Pro-Palestine creators. He's just targeting women, stuff like this. And this was explicitly addressed in the video, but I want to address it now to make sure that we all know how to enter the info wars.
Also,
Today I'm going to be explaining to you.
this is our first time suing somebody.
First time on the other side.
We've only ever been sued.
On the offensive.
It's like I said, I was closing one front and opening another, and I got to tell you, for the first time in my life, it is. I'm not going to say it is a nicer feeling. Let's say being on the other side,
Right.
especially when you know your cases are like easy slam dunks. These people are going to be begging me to settle.
My wallet! No!
Please, sir, make a deal.
So let me go see. We have some top of the show stuff. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. You know, it's 20 minutes long. But I think I'll watch it on the stream.
Why?
Because I want to
Gotta give the context, the backstory.
address everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
You want people to watch the video?
honestly, what's important is the message.
Nah, Ethan would react to his own video. That's actually hilarious.
Okay.
It's you know what I mean? What's important is what it says and what it means. And I feel that I can add upon that best in this format. I've thought about it a lot, Dan.
We don't have a full doc, so do what you must.
Yeah. Thank you, AB. And
Well, the thing is that there is a lot, I feel like, for Ethan to say, and I think there's a lot to explain beyond what's in the video, just because it's like
supplement.
the video is very concise. It's short to the point, but
I didn't want to get bogged down in.
Word, like I was thinking that it was gonna be like, you know, another like almost 2-hour junk, because obviously everyone was saying this junk was gonna be the nuke. But yeah, I saw this boy was like what 21, 22 minutes. I was like, oh, straight to the point, huh? Lovely. Quick jump.
Legal stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even need to waste time, bro. We're gonna sweep them up 4-0 in the finals, brother. Swept.
So actually, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna say let's save all this stuff for tomorrow, AB, and I'll just focus on.
Oh, that's even better.
That's good, right?
Because then
That would be let today. So after this, gonna have to see what's popping on the show.
we have it for tomorrow.
That
Yeah.
works for me.
Yeah, this is all good stuff. We'll save this for tomorrow.
Check.
I'm telling Hez, bruh. Never gonna beat the Orbiter allegations. Never gonna beat the Glazer allegations. But we need to see the la drama, the la slobs. It's stamped in. Slippy! Say it all the time.
This out.
Uh-oh, Kacytron has responded. Oh, there it is. She's calling me racist. You're white.
Well, it's read the message first. Of all.
Ethan KKK Klein is going to sue me for smoking too much weed. Okay, that's an
That's not why he's suing you.
interesting assessment there. What's great about
Keep
this?
reading. Keep reading.
Hold on, but
This is gold.
he is trying to take away my ability to purchase my medically necessary marijuana products.
That's not what he's doing.
Okay, sure. Now here's the thing that's so great about this. They're being sued. It's not. I'm not going to. You are being sued. You will be served within the next couple of days. It's been filed. Kacytron, by the way, is out of state, so on top of it, we had to go get local counsel. So we're working with a law firm that's licensed in her state that had to file it on our behalf, and there's so much coordination going on. This was a big operation.
keep reading.
She says, "We cannot let this happen. Donate to my weed fund." I love that. Honestly, you go, girl.
You know,
Live on stream
honestly,
now.
Queen.
Let's show KKK Klein how to really goof and gaff. He's not taking this seriously, but that's okay. Here's the thing about this. Usually, you have arguments online, and they call you racist and all this shit, and then you get this snark narrative, and then you roll with that. In this
Oh my God, she must be high on the snark fumes.
case, you can say whatever you want. You got to convince a judge. You got to convince a judge.
With this argument, with this rhetoric, yeah, you got about the same chance of convincing the judge as Johnny Somali does. And let me tell you, his chances are not double digits.
Judge, that my only point was that you smoked too much, and that's why I'm suing you. You have to prove in a legal document, a complaint, that's your legal defense, Kacytron, if that is your real name. Oh, you're muted there.
Oh shoot, am I open up?
Go ahead.
You had a comment that I wrote down because it was so funny. Too obliterated to comment on the nuke.
Nah, I said the same. I said the same thing during the vid. I'm like, yo, they put obliterated on a legal doc. Yeah, that shit was so funny, bro. I was like, damn, bro, she's smacked. Yo, she's cooked. Yo, she was way too obliterated to actually give commentary on this shit. Yo, no, that shit was funny. I was like, yo, they really wrote obliterated, bro. They didn't put like too like intoxicated or like too like inebriated or some shit.
Yeah, that was my attorney. He really,
That is actually funny as shit.
he's shining in this.
He's such a good like author, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but
He's
Nah, that shit was real poetry, bro. Cause that shit sure did make the video better, bro. That shit had me crying.
he's good with words.
he's the man. Honestly, like I always say, but he's the one who we worked together on the first Matt Haas lawsuit,
Yes.
and he is, in my opinion, one of the foremost experts on fair use on the internet, especially on YouTube, having to do with new media. I think he's probably the expert. Like, he is so smart and so passionate about all of this, and it was really nice to work on a project that was like meant something to the both of us, right? In that way. And so you can see there's a lot of passion put into the complaints. But yeah, you can say whatever you want on Twitter to make it seem silly, like you don't care. But at the
And
end,
it's like, yo, it's the same thing they always do too. It's like misconstruing the narrative. Like, this is not the reason you're getting sued. You're not getting sued because you're smoking too much weed. The reason you're getting sued is because, yes, you were smoking too much weed. Too much weed. La grass, la devil's lettuce. I ain't gonna lie. La schmacked. If anything, yeah, you were smoking too much weed, in which, yo, it was inhibiting you from actually giving commentary on the vid, which you already were going in with the preconceived notion of being malicious. Because, yo, you were trying to take away the views away from the content, nuke, in a way to which, yeah, you shouldn't support Ethan in no manner. You done. This is some bullshit.
end of the day, you're gonna have to write a legal argument and a fucking complaint and convince a judge and a jury. And guess what? You all are liars. And I'm the one that's always telling the truth. And that
Pathological.
means it's not gonna work. But there's no shot this gets to jury. You guys will see. These are the most slam dunk cases delivered to me on a silver platter. They're going to be begging me. Once she gets a lawyer to look at this, he's going to be like, dude, you need to settle this. Really.
Do they have money to settle? I was talking, me and Dan were talking about that before.
Let's hope they do, because that's quite literally the only thing they can do in this situation.
Do you think they have a war chest or money to give you?
Who? Maybe Hassan does. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all think they was sucking enough pole, bro, to get a little cheese, some slidey? Hassan will get him a little dollar.
Listen, I'm not counting their money. I'm not doing that. But I think Kacytron and Denims probably have some money. Okay. Frogan is just
Frogan definitely don't got no cheese. Denims probably got a little bit though, because of, obviously, the top waiting for Hassan. Like, you saw when she was streaming the content, she had like almost 50,000, and there was like 43K, 45K or some shit. Like, yo, that's gonna bring you in some cheese, especially if these bulls are dropping you subs. Now, are them subs gonna stay? Not when Hassan's live. Oof, that's tough. But yeah, that'll make you some money at least like in that moment. To which, if you actually saving that boy up, yeah, he might have some. I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't know what Frogan's financial situation is. I mean, but like we can settle on other terms too. It's not only money. You know, they can. There's a lot of
at least when it comes to terms of streaming, like yeah, I don't know if that's making that hefty of a dollar.
things that we can talk about in good faith. You know, like I would want her, for example, to put up a giant sign behind her that says "Ethan wins, always wins," and she has to keep that there for her entire streaming career. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would, but
Honestly, dude, I will say Ethan is really funny sometimes.
thank you. The thing is, in settlements, you can really get weird with it. Like Keemstar famously, as a settlement, required this dude's YouTube play button.
Yeah. Didn't he do that twice?
Was that
He
actually
did it
in
twice.
a settlement?
I think he has multiple
They gave him
people's-
his play button.
Yeah.
So
He's
weird.
collecting them like Thanos. He's,
It-
So
Which
weird.
yo, he got these Jones like Infinity Stones. He said, "It's fair for rich and poor alike."
Just, it is, frankly, as much as I don't want to give Keemstar credit, iconic.
That is funny.
it was pretty bad.
Killer, come stain.
Yes, I hate
And so you know, we can get creative. Is my only point. Monetary funds is not the only thing I care about. Also, it's this is really more about the principle than anything else. You know what I mean? And you guys will see here. So we're gonna make it about the video, and we're gonna watch that. And AB, we're gonna have a great show tomorrow, aren't we?
No. Yo, better yet, the way Ian does it. No. Oh my god.
Right, AB? We're gonna have a great show tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yo, AB's over there.
We're gonna have a great show tomorrow.
We always have a great show.
Right.
Every show is.
You guys want to
10 out of
celebrate?
10.
You know, I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I've been working on this video for so long, and a lot of it was just writing the complaints, perfecting the complaints, and every time one of these idiots would come out and talk shit and like, I was just like, I cannot wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, because as we're saying, yo, he pulled like a Nikocado avocado when he like registered the video, like obviously content nuke Hassan. When he registered that John, apparently he did it back in January, so he really was on some 2 steps ahead type of junk. Because obviously this is all happening, culminating now, mainly between like April, April, May, no, March, April, May, June, like around this time. That boy was cooking up in the back end. Ooh, I'm not gonna hold you, man. That's really tough on their end, but this is what happens. Stupid actions. Stupid consequences. Like, bro, that's really tough. I'm not gonna lie. This is what happens when you wanna, again, glaze up Hassan's fucking dick. That's tough.
To bust this out, and I'll tell you, something is about to bust, you know?
Like I said.
And something
Oh.
has busted. Should we order some celebratory boba
Yeah,
or
man.
iced yogurt or whatever you guys want? Today's for the people.
Oh my
Today's for the
goodness.
people.
Always a fucking thing.
I
Today's for
would
the people. We can do both. We can do two.
love a
Fine, let's
boba.
get boba.
Boba.
We the people. What do you want, though? What do you want, Dan?
Here we go.
Dan never wants anything. Don't ask him.
Yeah, are you even involved in this conversation?
With boba? I'll get boba. I always get boba.
No, but sometimes
Okay.
you go, oh, I don't want it, and then you steal
sure.
the attention away
And
from
he-
everybody.
And he says, no.
Yo, they got a boba stand in the mall, like by my crib. Yo, that mall is about to shut down, bro. They don't got no good stores in that. I already know y'all know about them malls, like them little strip mall Johns or whatever. That's like right by your crib, maybe 5-10 minutes away from your crib. That's about to like close down. We got like 2 of those around, because there's one, like obviously, I told y'all before, no Mike from PAP, but Trilly does live in PA or whatever, and we close to like the border on Jersey. Like literally the toll is like 5 minutes down the road. They got a mall over there too, bro. That junk about to close down. I'm not gonna hold you. But in the one that's like really right down the street from me or whatever, like literally 5 minutes away, yeah, they got a boba stand in that, boy. I'm not gonna lie, I had a boba from there, bro. That John, the boba's alright. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, y'all gonna have to recommend like truly some bobas or some John. Like, yo, am I missing out? Is it FOMO? It's gotta be FOMO. I don't know. But that one I had was good at least.
Let's not order boba. That's what happened last time.
Love always says yes. Go to Love.
No, Love sometimes is like, I think we should wait till tomorrow because he just ate.
This right here,
This is it.
It's happening already. We're just gonna discuss ordering boba for the next 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna get annoyed and be like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I
The
don't want
difference
boba.
between me and Dan is that I enjoy discussing the food.
I do too, actually. I think it's
I just
funny.
want to get.
Love eats, and I already know head's gonna hit me. Head's gonna hit Trilly. Big back, big back. Yo, stop playing me, yo, because my plates be clear, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. My plates never full. Nah, eats is too good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, if there's one way to get to Trilly's heart, I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely through the eats.
But here's the thing. Okay, Lena, are you here?
Yes, I am.
So let's just quietly in the back collect everyone's orders. We'll try to avoid drama associated with this, and we're just gonna have a good time. And this is for the people today.
Should we get muffins for AB?
What's your favorite muffin, AB?
He said, "Here come the muffin man."
Yeah. I like this, Zach.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know. Banana nut.
What?
What she said. My banana nuts. Sorry, that's so
on the back.
gross. I had to though. I hate that.
Comes on the back.
Gross, Love.
What?
It's
Hey,
fake.
yo.
It's not. It's
That's
out of.
AI.
That one's out of context. The other one is not.
I only take
that
it
one's,
right on
that
my
one's
chest.
lit, that one's.
Pick up.
Huh? Oh no. Oh nah, Love. We got actually some questions, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting there like. You like it where?
Pick a side, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Chest or back?
I am.
Or both.
The chest one is real.
You know what?
The other one's not.
Disinformation.
You know, I can really treat us too. Is we've talked yesterday about how expensive Taco Bell's gotten. And me being your great
I haven't got Taco Bell in a minute. Yo.
benefactor, and here being about the people, I will.
It's just like nah. I just like when I think of fast food, like one of my first options is just not Taco Bell. Like if we gonna have tacos, the boss be making some mean tacos. Again, you already know. Shout out the boss. Boss be cooking up on the stove. We do indeed love to eat. Go check out our shorts we used to make, bro. Ora. Nah, that joke was that funny, yo. But yeah, go check us out down in the description. You already know. Go show the love. Truly never be shilling, but. On the bosses and the boss be thinking she Hollywood. I'm sitting there like, yo, what's wrong with her, bro? She thinks she clouded. Sounds crazy. I should have. But yeah, now the boss be cooking up some mean tacos, so I'm never really feeling the energy to go to Taco Bell. I'm just like, yo, I already know the boss probably gonna slide up some of them Jones, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean Taco Bell, alright.
Bring today for this ultimate luxury food, Taco Bell.
I just stick to boba probably.
You ate? Did you just eat?
Yeah, I just ate. Yeah, we just ate.
I saw him bring bags as soon as we
Yeah. Well, how about this? You can get some
guys need
tacos
to
and
sync
freeze
up.
them.
That's a good.
That's your shit, right?
Yeah. If you get
Frozen
the
taco.
Max of 3 though, Love. Don't
Love a taco
fuck
taco.
me.
oh come on. Man.
Love is getting like the family
Oh.
pack of 20 tacos. But, I'm like, bro, I said I'm buying you lunch, not feeding you
It's
for the
for
month.
later.
I don't go for the family packs. I go for the catering packs.
Please stay away from the catering pack.
Catering pack. Damn.
Yeah.
See, that's the method at Chipotle. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of a put on, but not because I had to really think about this jump. But if you get like the catering jump from Chipotle, right? If you like to get the bowls, like if I see the plan, the way I was trying to do it, I was trying to do it for man long. But I feel like you could do this for a week, right? Especially if you put the bowls in the fridge. But if you get like the catering service, get it out for like a week for yourself. You know how it has to be like meal prepping for the gym. So you could like do the catering service thing for Chipotle, set it out so you get like 7 bowls or whatever, and then like you just obviously take one bowl 7 days, eat one a day or whatever on that type of tip. I think I might try that still, see if the junk works, because the only thing I was worried about is if like the avocados and junk go bad, because you know you're getting like the guac. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out. But like, yo, if you lazy and can't cook the food yourself, the meal prep, hey, I guess that's the method.
Please, we're not catering today, okay?
Fuck.
So for the boba, you guys want the huge?
The huge?
Oh, so we're doing taco? We'll do both?
Yes.
But the thing is,
Whatever you
Taco
want.
Bell has that slushy that we all love.
These are like totally different like categories.
I agree. Dan's right. We should pick a lane. You guys want boba or Taco Bell?
Oh, it's either or.
But you just stole it.
Is that
No, I
what
was saying
you were saying it's got to
should we
be
get
both?
boba or should we get Taco Bell? I'm like, these are.
Let's get both then.
Should
This
we
is for the
get
people.
a meal or dessert?
No. Today's for the people.
Yeah, I
we'll get
mean,
both.
I think both.
I declare that we get all.
That's where I was
We'll
going.
get both.
There it is.
I've had such a relief today getting this video out, and I'll tell you something. There was a lot of concern just amongst everybody that was in the know on it that there was a real messaging risk there, because I myself and someone that is a reactor, I myself was someone that has set precedent in favor of reactions. And so the messaging on this was extraordinarily important to carve out exactly why I'm targeting these people and what it is they did that sets them apart from others. And I think I did that quite well. And you can see the like ratio is crazy on this.
And that's what I'm saying. Because it's like, obviously, there are heads, like you see it all the time. I literally say it all the time. Just came off of saying it earlier. Like, heads will be like slop tubers or whatever and do like reaction or commentary slop. Or like, you'll see like the slop tubers, slop videos or whatever, where it's like the clips and all that content together. But obviously, there's a difference because there's the levels of what's the word, bro? I can always transformative. There's a difference in it and how transformative these videos are. Obviously, with some of these heads, and like I said, especially all three of these heads being Denims, Frogan, Kacytron, like they're going in to this John maliciously already trying to do like a watch party. So instead of like, you know what I'm saying, going and giving like actual commentary, giving like a reaction. Denims with the gestures. Come on. We're not failing. We never fail. Like, yeah. Instead of actually, you know what I'm saying, giving commentary, actually giving, like, your thoughts, what do I say all the time? Opinions and conjecture on the John. Yeah, you're just sitting there basically having a movie night, taking, basically just stealing the work instead of, like, heads going to watch the original work themselves to formulate an opinion since you're not going to give one. And or, like, giving conjecture since you're not giving it. You're just stealing the efforts out of it and all that type of jazz. But at the same time, like I got off of saying, in a day with reaction commentary, no matter how much conjecture or whatever you give, especially if you're like Trilly, you watching the whole vids or whatever, and you watch the whole John, you're stealing the vid. But this is why I always say, like, you gotta show the love, put the link in the description, first link, you know what I'm saying? Things such like that. Actually give opinions and conjecture. Actually give the commentary. Like, bro, it's
and it seems to be being well received by the larger, broader internet. 47,000 likes on 200,000 views. That's crazy. That's strong. That ratio's nuts, dude.
This is not what podcasts are.
It is.
It's horrible.
Man.
Horrible.
All you do is freaking. Dope. You do a paywall podcast for like 10 people.
Jews are so funny when they get mad.
Didn't hear that one before. Hold on.
That's
that's
outright.
That's a new.
I guess the one I like is the classic honey has some milk with no sugar added.
Classic honey money with the milk and the no sugar added.
Jesus, AB, that sounds crazy though. That sounds really good.
I keep thinking that Nate is typing from home.
Yeah, you can change
like
the
it's
name.
actually Nate in Discord.
Yeah, I'm shooting ropes, bro.
Does he do that? I feel like I've been confused.
No, I guess it's AB.
He has done it rarely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anytime I say anything racist, I use his name.
Always full of slurs, our Discord chat. I said, damn it, who typed another slur?
Yeah.
It was AB.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Nate, I mean.
I would never.
Nate is going to be back.
Not the no words.
By the way.
When?
Yeah, right. He works
Which is
here.
exciting. Yeah, Nate works there.
That.
He's on paternity leave.
Yep.
And good for him. God bless him.
Yep.
Take all the
Sending
time
cute
you need.
little
to be with-
pictures.
Cute, lovely, beautiful family. They're great.
Know, bringing the little jits in the world. Gotta give them the TLC because they are miracles. So shout out Nate.
Parents, you can tell.
You can tell. I cannot wait to meet little Mia. She's so little.
You know, at the end of the day, I feel like when you go to Taco Bell and they have all this array of different options, at the end of the day, It's the Taco Supreme that is the best item.
Yeah.
You agree, Love?
Yeah.
And what's the best burrito?
The burritos, I've tried. I try with the burritos. They're just too heavy.
Yeah, the burritos, they're bad.
Like the tortilla
bad.
is super heavy.
Okay.
Nah, you want to go down the grilled cheese burrito is goated.
There's a
What? Nah, a grilled cheese burrito. Hold on, now Zach's cap.
Okay.
Nah, you want to go down the grilled cheese burrito is good.
That's not real. Taco Bell does not have that. Bro, this is real? Kinda sounds good. Oh, shit. Yo, this is real. Wait, hold on. This one looks kinda good, I can't lie. Y'all see this shit? Hold on. I'm not gonna lie, I would try it. I'll try it. Like, yo, off the rip skis, again, like I said, like, off the fast food tip, it's not my first option, but, like, yo, if we have to spot out a Taco Bell, nah, I would definitely get this. I'd be like, all right, nah, I'll probably slide on that. Say no more.
Goated.
There's a grilled cheese.
What does that mean?
You've ever, they put the grilled cheese on the outside.
Oh, that sounds kind of interesting.
It's the greatest thing on that.
I've been getting that too.
Really?
Okay, what are we saying? Are we spotting out to Taco Bell and trying this, Joe? Yeah, what is the move? What is the move? Let me know. We spotting out to Taco Bell trying this?
It's honestly though. How do I put this? I'm not gonna try and argue that it's not disgusting. It kind of is.
Here it is.
But it's like that.
We not trying it. We not trying it. That's tough.
It kind of
Well,
disgusting.
couldn't you argue that about Taco Bell?
In general?
I want that.
Well, it's just like all
That's
that.
literally all I needed to hear. That John is disgusting. Alright, well, sign me out.
He's on the outside of the burrito, and when you
we just go we just go all F4 that. Nah, we just gonna close out the window.
eat it, it's like it's really greasy on the outside because the cheese is like there's no way to
I don't
really
like
grab it. It's just.
I'm gonna need a
See,
napkin.
I don't know though. I don't really care about that. See, this is like the John with Jushika when she was worried about how you're looking when talking. Do not develop this insecurity. I am disavowing this, John, because that's a whole nother thing. If you are caring about how you look when you're talking, stop. Let's worry about the conjecture and what we're trying to convey to the person instead of our facial gestures. It's stupid. But anyway, this is like that thing of heads that like worry about if they look pretty or whatever when they're eating. I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about that. I do not care if I look chopped when I'm eating. Brother, I'm chopped in general. Let me eat. Okay? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm not worried about that. So if that's why it's disgusting, nah, I just need to know about taste. Does it taste good? Because if the eat is fire, then I'm yo, we down in that, boy. You know what I'm saying? Plate is definitely cleared.
In the holders.
Yeah.
It gets the Zach Bernstein fucks.
Are you getting yourself a grilled cheese burrito today?
Nah, I'm not eating that shit. Are you crazy?
Yo, alright, well, yo, we're not trying.
There's no carb keto.
See, but then I want to be the judge of that, John. I'm not gonna lie, y'all gonna have to let me know for trying this.
Only shit on this menu, is there?
No, it doesn't exist.
You're not getting anything?
Nah. Just a Zen and a coffee.
That's the way to do it. Stay principled.
All the
my
nutrients
friend.
you need, bro.
Exactly.
Tom Ward, you're in on this, right? I mean, you're
am out
an
on
exercise.
both.
Really?
Shocking, yeah.
Now I know you.
Well, I just ordered though.
Oh.
We ordered before.
Yeah, we all just ate.
All right. Well, so there it is, guys. We don't need to talk about it anymore.
Wait, did you say your Taco Bell order? I missed it.
Yeah, I'm typing it to you.
Okay.
Yo, that's so fire. Lena got like a pink shirt from 7B. I didn't even know you can get them in different colors. Or I wonder if this is a wrap. I ain't gonna hold you. The sad part is, I would still get the classic black one, bro. I just like that aesthetic. Yo, every Joan I got is black, and we're not about to be out here pulling a Kaya mint. Cause yo, that one video, I remember that vid too. It was by Orange Peanut. Shout out Orange Peanut. Share the love. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Yo, when he covered Kaya Mints and Kaya Mints had all the stuff on his channel, he was just like, yo, I can only have all white aesthetics. I can't have any black ones. I'm sitting there like, yo, y'all already know me. I don't care about the racism, especially if it's like directed or whatever towards me. I'm like, yo, brother, it's sad that you got hate in your heart. And I don't even believe you got hate in his heart. It's just straight rage bait. or whatever. But I'm like, yo, bro, why are we doing this? Like, it's so stupid. But like, yo, I just like that sleek, like minimal aesthetic with like black features or whatever. Like when it comes to like the furniture and like peripherals and all that type of junk. Like I showed y'all my keyboard. Okay, this time let me not drop it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I showed y'all my keyboard, like more of the like the gray with the white accents. I like this type of jazz, and then like, you know what I'm saying, the overall black. I'm trying to tell you, I love this keyboard, yo. Yo, so I
Grilled cheese burrito.
Again, y'all seeing this, John? Bro, oh my gosh, lovely. Anyway, yeah, bro. I feel it's more my aesthetic. No racism timing, bro. These fools be weird, bro. I don't know what they on, bro. Comments. We on your ass.
And 1 taco supreme. Actually 2 in case I don't like the burrito.
You're gonna like the burrito. You're gonna like the way.
I'm just concerned because I don't like greasy hands. That to me is like.
See, this is what I'm talking. Is the burrito itself good, or are we just saying like the aesthetics of eating it or whatever, and how it feels disgusting? Because again, I don't care about that. Like I'm finna down my food, bro. Again, if you worried about how I'm looking when I'm eating, yo, that's a you problem. Because I'm not gonna lie, the only problem I got is the factor that this joint is not in my belly. Let me tell you something. Like what?
The ultimate nightmare.
I agree. They have a different type of wrapping on it. They put in like a more silvery wrapping.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh wow, they must have just brought this back. They have spicy ranchero crispy chicken right now. Taco.
Ranchero?
Yeah.
That is
fried?
Sound good until I
fried crispy
that's what I'm saying. Like these names and Jones be making a food sound good, but I gotta see it to believe it. You know what I mean?
chicken. That's actually legendary. It's one of my favorite meals on there. Yeah. Spicy ranchero crispy chicken taco.
Oh, I also want a Baja. Actually, no, I'm getting boba.
Baja Blast.
All right. So anyway, Kacytron, you're killing it. We love you. I'm sure you're doing a really great reaction right now to my video. Good morning. Oh, so good, isn't it? It was so good. So with all that being said, the GoFundMe is up. Let's see.
The GoFundMe.
It's back up. Denims, you man. Yeah, this dude. The fallout from this is so fucking funny. This is the greatest thing ever. She made it.
There's no way, bruh. There's no way. Yo, there's no way. Oh my god, this is the funniest thing I ever seen. Bruh. Yo, Denims, how did the first one go? It seems like it's not up. I wonder why that is, and to now think that Heads are about to send you money again? And the sad part is, some of these G-boys, y'all see? They still are! It's crazy. I gotta congratulate y'all, to be honest, bro. Y'all sure do know how to polish pole. It's crazy works we got going on here. This is... Hey, we'll see how it goes for the cell phone queen. Oh my god.
She made a GoFundMe to sue me. And then when she realized that she had no case, she refunded everybody. And
she said also, I realized I'll just do it on my own. I don't want to take your money.
Yeah, what's this?
Didn't she say that?
Yes, no, she did. I'll do it on my own.
She did say that, John. She was like, yeah, I'll just do it with my own funds and all that type of jazz. I'll just do it like self-funded. Ooh. Ooh. This one ain't looking too self-funded. This is hilarious. Oh my god, bro. I can't.
Oh, this is my own personal project, right? Because she didn't want to be seen as a coward, bro. Which is what she was. Now, at the time,
she's definitely a coward. Let me tell you, she's hiding right behind Hassan. Hold on.
By the way, I obviously knew about these lawsuits that we were working on, so I knew that she was going to have to remake the fucking the GoFundMe, and she looks so dumb.
Cell phone queen.
You have maybe 1 or 2 memories.
Maybe.
Looks like she couldn't remember that. Not try to GoFundMe again, considering how the last one went.
You do.
No.
So anyway, like I said in the video, though, go ahead and crowdfund because, you know, that's the best way to ensure that there's money left over for me once I win. Genuinely. I think it's terrific.
Nah, Wait, I didn't even think about that. Nah, that's a violation. Because hold on, bruh. It's like, yo, she's gonna crowdfund, lose the lawsuit, and then it's basically like, I can't even talk. It's basically like Ethan is just taking the G-Boy's money. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Yo, this shit is so funny, bro. Yo, this is, again, I'm just gonna keep saying it. I've been saying it for so long, even ever since, again, like, yo, me and the boss started posting, bruh. I literally said it earlier. Stupid actions get stupid ass consequences. And that is stamped in, let me tell you.
I plan, or even better, I think Hassan should be paying for their legal defense. I mean, these are all people that, in defense of Hassan, committed copyright infringement brazenly, hatefully, out in the open, right, maliciously. And I think Hassan, you know, he's like Smog sitting on a pile of gold. Do you get that reference? We kind of,
that's what I like. It's so funny. That's why I like keep getting on Yoko and Soydubs as for that dumb shit. It's like, bro, y'all want to suck Hassan's cock so fucking badly, but he'll just toss you niggas away like the wind, bro. You motherfuckers are dust in the wind. Soon as y'all niggas is like optics is really looking terrible, bro. This nigga Hassan disappears like that one fucking meme. The nigga just fucking just disappears out of there, bro. He's gone, and now y'all sitting here looking dumb as shit. Oh my god. Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Sucking dick for clout ain't shit. It's stamped, bro. This is like you tell. I don't give a fuck about that clout shit. As much as niggas will hit me with the bro, this nigga's the H3 orbiter. Oh my god, he wants to be with Ethan so bad. Holy fuck. Like, yeah, nah, my nigga. We just making the fucking slops. But yo, shout out Ethan, Ela, and everyone on the pod though. Of course, the fam as well. I just always say, head showed love, I'm gonna show it back. Plus, again, the drama's hot. But even to that, it's like, bro, yeah, I don't know what these orbiter niggas are on, bro. This shit is not gonna work, bro. This is not the way to get, like, your name out there. This is not the way to get fucking clout and shit. Again, be on homegrown shit. Be genuine with your audience. That's what niggas are gonna appreciate. Not this fucking weird shit, bro. Why the fuck do you want to cultivate the G-Boys? It makes no sense.
From The Hobbit. That's
yeah,
not from Lord of the Rings.
I explained it very briefly.
Yeah, no.
Smog is a dragon.
We don't talk about those movies.
And you know how I feel about dragons.
Yeah, you didn't fuck with the dragons at all. I don't like dragons.
They don't belong there.
Yeah.
Well, so the first book was all about a dragon.
It's just a different type of magic.
It is.
It is.
Have some conviction.
I'm sure that's the Skyrim background music. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. As y'all know, or some heads don't know, reveal a little Trilly lore. Yo, Trilly is like 3 favorite games of all time. GTA Online in specific. I ain't gonna lie, but GTA 5. Yo, Skyrim. And like, I'd probably say my favorite, and heads are gonna be on my ass for this shit. But like my favorite Fallout game is 76. I'ma keep it a buck. Like I know it's the assest out of all the shits, but yo, it's the one I had the most fun on. I'ma keep it a stack. But like basically any game from the Fallout series. Right under that is New Vegas. New Vegas is fucking heat. But anyway, barring that, bro, Skyrim, one of my like literally top 3 favorite like game like just songs or whatever is Secunda, bro. Oh my god, I love that song. Heads that play Skyrim going no. Doom 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 doom. Oh my, yo, that shit is like, bro, I actually start floating, bro. I actually just start flying. I'm not gonna hold you. It's lovely.
Have some convictions, damn it. So everything is going to plan, and it's so goddamn funny. And I honestly didn't expect her to throw up a crowdfunder already so fast. This is great, you know. So let's see what she wrote. Ethan Klein is suing me for reacting to his video on Hassan. This crowd to cover any...
Reacting? That shit was a watch party. Even you said it. Tough.
And all legal fees associated with his complaint. Okay. Including, by the way, settlement payments or verdicts. Right? His video? Oh, she linked my video. That was nice.
So embarrassing.
She's getting it.
This is just so funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be laughing about this for so long.
Should I get one of those spicy ranch?
I always keep saying, like, I just can't wait to look back at this and just see how hilarious this is.
Ranchero crispy chicken. What a title. That's a long title. Spicy ranchero crispy chicken taco.
It's a spicy day out here in Los Angeles.
I'm going to treat myself. Get me one of those too. We're celebrating out here, guys. This is how I feel in my mind right now. When I finally put that video up and all of my hard work, all of my planning has culminated from the minute I worked so hard on that content. Exactly. So someone previously made, I guess I made this joke before. Or is this new?
This is fresh.
Okay, I feel like I've seen this image before.
Maybe,
but
okay,
yeah,
maybe
here
it's not fresh. I lied.
Smog, he
Wait,
lived.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold up.
Standing back.
There it is. Okay. Now talk about it.
Smog, he basically sleeps on a mountain of gold, and
Yo, this job makes me want to play Skyrim so bad, bro. But I always get locked in on a playthrough. Bro, I swear, it pisses me off so much, bro. Like, I'll get locked into grinding, and then I'll be like, alright, I gotta make more vids, and never get back to the playthrough, bro. I swear.
jewels that he's plundered over the years. So that's how I see Hassan. And he said it himself. What does he do with his vast wealth? Nothing.
Yes.
A real socialist.
Biological reality of the dragon.
You gotta click your button.
Before it,
It's not that important.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm open. I was saying, isn't Hassan communist? So it shouldn't be a big deal to give away his wealth, isn't that?
That's what you would think, especially to his comrades, to his three comrades.
Absolutely. That makes too much sense.
I think that'd be
You're
great.
making too much sense.
I mean, why should they have to beg for money when Hassan Smog?
Now, I don't have thoughts on that specific.
Nah, Hassan likes to be glazed up. He doesn't glaze unless it's like literally terrorists. Like, we already know how he gets down for the Houthis, Hamas, you know what I'm saying, and Hezbollah. But not for the nigga sucking his dick.
Specifically, but I want to go back to this.
Yeah.
Why did she post this meme?
So she's posted. Okay, is this her only post so far?
What is
This 2025 and Ethan Klein is suing creators for fair use. Legal defense fund below. Stream coming soon. Image unrelated. We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
What?
Why did she post that? Like, usually the image unrelated is supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be like misdirection.
Let me see. Oh shit.
Like, usually the image unrelated is supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be like misdirection.
It's yeah, and Ethan suing creators for fair use. Legal defense fund below. Streaming coming soon. Wait, stream coming soon. Image unrelated. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Denims, are we serious? What was fair use about it? You sat there and gave no conjecture. You made gestures like we always talk about this. Again, The Sims 4 would like their default character stances back. Like, this is, oh my god, bro, this really get me mad, bro. Like, what are we talking about? In no way of you watching the John, having a watch party, was that boy like a fair use John? What honest commentary can she like bring up that she had on the vid? Let's see.
Did she not understand this meme?
She doesn't understand a lot of things.
What is this meme?
She doesn't understand a lot of things. Approved.
This is from a show, I Think You Should Leave, and it's from a sketch where a guy in a hot dog costume crashes his car into a store. And it's too much to explain. But the point is that I don't understand. It's not relevant to this situation.
Yeah.
This is her greatest crime.
I mean, she did put image unrelated. Maybe she's just really schizomaxing now after this, bro. This really sent her over the edge. Now she's really stressing out, going crazy.
This is a joke crime.
That is a crime. We gotta add that to the lawsuit.
But I mean, so far,
New crimes.
Yeah, new. Well, yeah, I can amend it. This joke was
This
terrible.
is an assault on,
Say this
on comedy, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this one right here was a crime against our eardrums. Even though we didn't hear this shit, we just saw it.
Crime.
Let me tell you guys something in chat privately.
And you know we're doing a show right now.
I know. I'm sorry.
We're doing a public show. The show is not in Discord.
You see what I said?
Sorry, I had to step away for a moment. That was the police calling me back about the robbery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Any progress there?
So supposedly someone submitted some footage, but they can't give it to me. They have to give it directly to the cops.
Okay. Okay.
That'd be great. I hope you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I hear him.
That's the sound of the police.
I wasn't able to get in contact with the police when my shit got stolen. It's like impossible.
Maybe you got the police on
They're
their
probably
side.
busy.
Yeah, they're busy. What the fuck?
Tom got in contact with the police.
Can we watch your car getting broken into?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
If we get it, I'd love to.
I wish.
I
Yeah.
got a guy.
We'll show people how it's done.
I really want the footage of me running after them. That's what I really fucking want. I went after them. I know.
You just see AB. It's just just dipping on that Joe. No. Yeah,
People to chase after people who are robbing you, but
No.
I wasn't going to stop them. I was going to get a better look at the car, but it looked like, in my mind, it was like Captain America. I don't know. It probably looked really stupid. I was in Crocs.
I get it.
No, Freddie, do you have it just in sports mode? Oh my god, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Just mad stiff running, bro. That's what I mean.
Anywho. So yeah, let's see here. Yeah. So the culmination of
Talk to a girl really did fall off so fast. Like it was actually 15 seconds.
this from the beginning, it's just been so much work, big plans, and so there's another big video in the works. But I'll be honest. I have scripts, somewhat scripting, planning, and source, but I'm like months away from finishing the second content nuke on Hassan. So don't even expect that anytime soon.
Really?
Yeah.
A month?
More than that, Jordan. More.
That's a little. You're pushing it.
So let's go, without further ado, let's just pop on over to my YouTube channel. Yeah, and guys, by the way, I'm going to watch it with you guys here because there's so much to unpack, but take the time to enjoy it yourself too, because we want the views as
Fucking watch it.
you know.
As we can see, some heads don't want to give the content nuke its views.
I don't want to
it's
cannibalize
okay.
my own views. I'm going to sue myself.
Yeah. You can always see yourself.
Hey man, I have no idea what you're.
Creamy dreamy. Here it is. I'm suing these 3 content creators. So guys, it's 20 minutes. I'm gonna like my own video. Dude, that ratio is like not even close to bad.
Ooh, mama.
That's even better than my content nuke.
I'm trying to tell you, dislike extension is bullshit. We can't believe it, man. It's an estimated number. But either way, still 48k likes.
It's looking pretty good.
Oh lordy.
I don't think, and this is the thing.
Shit. Hate to reference Ian, but you already know. Hey, that's pretty good.
I feel like my case, on face, you go, wow, this guy, the Mr. Fair Use is suing 3 creators for fair use. What a hypocrite.
Right.
Like on face, that's it. So my challenge in making this video was obviously to show how what copyright infringement actually looks.
Because then it's like, yeah, okay, it's fair use, but then it's fair use based on the levels of how transformative it is. And if we argue the levels of Denims, Frogan, Kacytron, and from seeing the video, obviously, how they reacted to the content nuke. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's that transformative, but again, who am I to speak? Slop duper,
like how egregious this is to the point where nobody's going to be on their side. Anyone reasonably minded will not agree with them. It's that brazen. And you guys, most of you know, I set the legal precedent for fair use on YouTube. You can see it on copyright.gov. And
we've seen people they use it when they teach now. We've seen it in school.
It's important precedent, it turned out to be. So this one I don't feel that it's hypocritical. I feel like it's operating kind of on the same battlefield from the other side. Like I showed what is fair use, and now it's time to show what isn't fair use. And this is a project that I've been passionate about since this debate, this whole conversation went on. I don't know how long it's been, years ago now. The Producatons post? Yeah. Of course.
Her, so Producatons.
Oh, she baiting Kacytron? Producatons baited Kacytron. Dude, she, whatever. Product.
I thought I was playing while your time is up, and if you have a problem with it, you're next. I'm suing these 3 creators. Good luck. Denims, Frogan, Kacytron. Bye-bye.
Tons is
They, because we don't know.
the commitment is crazy. Producaton tweeted out. Thank you for tweeting it out. Y'all thought I was playing. Well, your time is up, and if you have a problem with it, you're next. I'm suing these 3 creators. Good luck to the 3. And then
The fact that people still fall for this account is so funny.
to the 3. And then
The fact that
Well, I'm suing you too. Sue these nuts.
people still fall for this account is so funny.
What does she mean? Well, I'm suing you too. This isn't like a.
You're not.
This isn't like. You know, you're actually getting sued, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this little back and forth Twitter bullshittery is cute, but yeah, you're about to get served papers.
No, you are.
I guess.
No, you are.
No, you.
No, you. She hit me. She hit me with that. No, you.
No, you though.
And then Producaton's hit her with the sue these nuts, which crushes it.
That always works.
Wow.
Crushes it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Kacytron's so dumb, she's going to probably write a complaint using Producaton tweets as me.
Oh my god. OMG. That's gonna happen.
So anyway, let's get into it. But yeah, to me, it's not hypocritical at all. It's I'm operating on the same plane of caring about fair use and content and property rights, content IP rights. And so it's important that people know what constitutes fair use. And it's
like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they're able to make that distinction. Like, okay, yo, this is a good level of like being transformative. Like, yeah, you're actually giving commentary, you're actually giving a reaction. It like in some ways, this work is not now just not the original work, but like, yo, there's something different about it. There's obviously something added to it, yada yada. Besides coming in and having a watch party. Like I said when watching the video originally, if you want to do that, take that shit to Discord. Like, bro, what are we doing, man? You gotta give some commentary, please.
equally important, especially now as this has gotten so out of control. I think all of us wouldn't have trouble admitting just how insanely out of control this reacting meta has gone. That also needs to be defined. And the way that I define it is extraordinarily, basically as, what's the word? It's as a light touch as possible. Like the bar that I set for copyright infringement is basically unattainable unless you are the most bad faith.
Right.
Worst in.
Like you'd have to be going into it like again maliciously, but it's very clear that these three, Denims, Frogan, Kacytron, most definitely were.
Tension to loser, you know. As you guys will learn, but yeah, go watch it here. People are raving about it. People are going crazy about it. And there's another thing too. There's so much I've been wanting to talk about, but I haven't been able to. I kept this a pretty good secret. You guys, I usually can't do that. Actually, I did talk about it a lot, but nobody expected this. Nobody expected a copyright.
No.
Honestly, I did not at all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, we know like that there was gonna be some Johns in the background, like the whole John with Noah Samson and Johns like that. But yo, I didn't expect him to hit us with a curveball. Come out, yo, Denims, Frogan, Kacytron. Ooh, swept up. You're done. Wasn't expecting that one. And I don't think they were either.
The closest was people thinking that this was going to be about the Reddits.
Nah. I mean, it is
I thought it was going to be content nuke Idubbbz or like content nukes Idubbbz and Anissa. I could have sworn it was going to be that boy.
Which is slightly close because...
so the moderators of this...
But honestly, after Mike and Kate came on, it was pretty much ripskis from there, bro. Like, there was nothing... Like, there's... Like, it continues to get worse for those two dumbasses, but like, yo... It literally just that was just the rocks. It was already at rock bottom. Now we're just now we're just stacking them on.
That post that I show in this video, they colluded with these creators to help create a market substitute for my work, and it was pinned by moderators. So these moderators are named as co-conspirators, and now that we've filed a complaint officially, we can subpoena Reddit for to see if they have any identifying information, so that we can also sue them.
Yo, y'all snark balls. It's looking real interesting on y'all side right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
It's just cool.
What does that mean?
I'm being sincere.
But why did you say "huh" like that?
Just because I don't think that they expected that that would be happening. To
Okay.
them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, that's a curveball. Oh, these niggas was like, nah, that's some internet, John. Y'all took it there, did the whole false CPS shit. I'm like, oh, we don't know where the call came from. Bro, where the fuck, bro? We gotta break this shit down, bro. You think what were they saying that like, yo, someone, oh no, it was someone actually close to Ethan, they probably called. Nah, bro, fuck that, bro. It had to be from the snark. Let's keep it a fucking buck. Who else is about to be on some hateful, spiteful shit like this, especially knowing when Ethan has a mortal enemy, fucking Hassan, and we know who's the fuck is on the face of the snark. Yeah, anyway, bar nut, yeah, we know where that shit came from. But all of this shit, bro, they should have knew what it was. They should have knew what it was, bro. Nah, never, bruh. They could have stayed on the internet. Heads like that brought it to real life, and now, it's coming to real life for y'all too. Tough. What I say? Stupid actions, stupid consequences.
Okay. Yeah. I was worried I was gonna have to add you.
No,
that's
like,
what,
oh shit, I got some things to delete.
Yeah, so that's the good thing. A lot of these people have already tried deleting evidence, which is no bueno.
I was gonna say it's funny that you assume Dan's not already one of the mods on that Reddit secretly.
I have to make some calls. real quick.
Dan is sweating over there.
He said, "My bad. Let me just." Yeah, we gotta go ahead, Reese. Like, nah.
So, oh yeah, and the other funny thing is like Idubbbz, right? He's friends
Soy Dubs
with two of the people I'm suing for copyright infringement, Denims and Frogan, were appeared in his content nuke. This is the guy who made a video about Jinx, who was doing what they're doing now years ago.
See, but then we could use the plausible deniability. But I disavow all my old content cops. I don't go by those. I was too harsh on people. Like, yeah, nah, bro. You finna take this hypocrisy to the chin. Just like you was taking Yoko's torture to the chin. Never. It's tough works we got going on here.
He made like the most insanely racist, mean, crazy video about him. If you go back and watch it, it's genuinely shocking. And I urge you guys, by the way, to keep an eye on the Ethan Klein channel of The Break, because I am going to be doing Content Cop, which I'll be reacting to his old Content Cops. Get excited for that series. Yes.
Oh my gosh, bro. We got infinite content. No. Brother, we got infinite Bro, he's content copping the old content cops? Oh my god. The bills. They're paid. Slippy. Man, the algorithm's never going to look so wonderful. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. Expect Trilly to be watching those. I ain't gonna lie. It should be fun. Should be pain, if anything. I ain't gonna lie. See you in the end.
No. Try to stop me.
I heard it, bro. No. You've always been having IBS, and no. Yeah, I can't.
But he comes out so hard against him, never apologized to him when issuing his apologies, and now that he apparently thinks it's okay, considering he's friends with them now, has not apologized to Jinx. Which he did definitely.
I'm like, yo, facts, but I'm not gonna hold you, since Yoko wants to take major credit again, like I always say and will keep bringing up. For Content Cop Tana, I'm gonna need an apology. We gonna need an apology for that, because Soy Dubs is so willing to shell out an apology, but not Yoko, huh?
Dude, you know, I mean, justice for Jinx, honestly, because all his friends are doing the same fucking thing now. You know?
You've chosen essentially the Keemstar path.
That's right. I'm gonna get that play button. Anyway, let's just get right into it, huh? So here it is. I'm suing these 3 creators, and let's start from the top. Please watch it on my. Please watch it. Also, open it on another tab, and just let it play. You can just mute it.
In fact, why don't you mute it here so that we can ensure that they really do it? Because they'll want the audio. So you mute it here and tell them to have
Watch
a
it
second
there.
tab.
That's what I mean.
Right.
So that
but we will be playing it here, but you'll be watching it in your own.
Yeah, I mean legit views. I mean,
Yeah.
go put a legit view on it. So like, watch it there, but then also listen to this audio so you get the commentary. That's all I mean.
Did you smoke that stogie?
No, dude, I knew if I lit that in the basement, that smell would never go away.
It takes a minute.
I was like, hell no. So I kind of tried to make it look as. But anyway, here it is. Without further ado. Hi there. My name is Ethan Klein, and my favorite hobby is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. Today, I invite you into my home to share my favorite pastime with you. Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney.
Generational wealth? No, that should have me dying, bro. You said, yo, infinite pockets.
By the way, when I was like, hey,
Not
just...
better yet. Gag said, yo, domain expansion, infinite bands. Bro, never, bro. Oh my god.
You know I made this joke. I don't, but like I love my lawyer, and I don't. He definitely charges me fairly. So I was like, just so you know, I love you.
Just keep playing it.
Yeah. So.
Play the fucking clip, Ethan.
Yeah, I knew. I anticipated that as well. They're reporting me to the FBI for burning money. It's not real money. You fucking moron.
And there's that clarification.
But the funny thing is, like, I knew they were gonna do that. Burning a $1 bill.
Oh my
I
God.
knew they were gonna do that. It's not real money.
You criminal.
It's like
Bad. That be felony.
How dare you?
Take a look in the mirror. Are you being serious? Is that something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine the FBI. Yo, there's lots of chatter today. Oh, somebody burned a $1 bill on YouTube.
Go bust his door down expeditiously. We need the battering ram stat.
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Like, look at yourself in the mirror.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the state of the world.
Wait, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Right? Look at everything that's happening, and you are wasting the FBI's time for someone burning $1. Okay? Like, please, this is a good time for
I
self-reflection.
think it's the Treasury Department, anyways, right? Would handle that.
It would be a federal crime,
Secret
I think.
Service does money, I think, right?
Yeah, money is like they got their own.
You think
coffers.
the FBI is not involved in that?
Well,
let me ask
what do I
ChatGPT.
I'm about to say, like, I would imagine it would be, like, not even I would imagine. It's definitely illegal to burn money, but, like, yeah, they're not about to do, like, not really anything if they see you burn $1, bro. Like, this is not about to hurt the economy or be no crazy John. Like, you're not sitting here money laundering millions of dollars, bro. You just, yeah, that piece of paper just went bye-bye, man. Dang, it sucks we couldn't hit up the Dollar Tree now. Like, even though it's $1.25, so you couldn't really do anything with that $1 unless we go into the bodega. No cap. Love Poppy store. I'm about to get a little chopped cheese.
Alan Greenspan's gonna come get you.
Yeah, rise from the grave.
Who would punish someone for burning U.S. money? It would be under the U.S. Secret Service. I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Oh my God, Alan Greenspan is not
The
dead.
men in black that are gonna come?
He's still kicking? What?
I guess he won't rise from the grave. He'll just.
Yeah, Alan Greenspan's gonna
just
come
get in
get
his
you,
car and
dude.
come on over.
He's going to be tarnished.
How old is he now?
Rise ye tarnished.
Rise, Greenspan.
Yes, but guys, of course, the people who like were so fucking committed to being like, no, he deserved to be reported to the CPS, are now reporting me to the FBI for burning a $1 bill. So let's please just enjoy this the own self report.
I don't even know, how did she make that sound?
There, guys, this is the best.
They're investigating you, homie.
Yeah, I know the FBI. They're on their way. The sirens are on. They're actually parachuting in. to our house to stop. Get down! What? Who's burning $1?
Told you the battering ram.
Bills. Hands up! I will open fire. Yeah. So here's a federal crime, guys. Hi there. My name is Ethan Klein, and my favorite hobby is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. Today, I invite you into my home. I knew that. I knew it. That's so fun.
Button moment.
And it's just the funniest bait ever. This whole thing has been about just how easy to bait these fucking fools are. These guys reacted to content nuke. The snark freebooted the fuck out of it. They basically served them up on a silver platter to me. And then in making this video, it's so obvious about the
cell phone stupidity
shit that they're gonna try to hit me on, and it's like so pathetic. Yes, burning a $1 bill. Send me to fucking prison. To share my favorite. You know what's the penalty for burning a $1 bill? You have to pay $1. I don't know if that's true. I made that up. I made that up.
I think it probably is more serious than that. But.
I made that up. I don't know about that. But anyway, the money's not real, so good luck out there.
It's probably like the motion picture. Like if you've ever seen those fake money, like the motion picture studios or whatever.
Time with you. Join me in creating generational
like that really high quality prop money. You can't even really tell, like from obviously even from like a small distance, like you'd be like, oh yeah, that's probably real cheese. But from like this, nah, you wouldn't be able to tell at all.
Wealth for my attorney. Let me tell you guys a story. About a year and a half ago.
The backstory?
It's a big conversation called ReactGate. ReactGate was a debate going on in the streaming community about what constituted fair use. People like Hassan, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream.
Yo, Ethan.
They would rarely add
I'm gonna run to the restroom. Don't sue me, okay?
Bro, he's erasing.
Hey, man, don't serve me a lawsuit, dog. I'm just chilling.
Evidence. You know, have you seen police stuff? How they follow them in the bathroom? So can someone follow him in the bathroom, please? Make sure he's not destroying evidence. Thank you, AB. AB's gonna follow you.
Hilarious. He said, "Don't worry, I got you. I got it." Like, where is he going, bro? Oh my god, that's actually funny.
About a year and a half ago. Sorry, I want to watch the chat. I'm just having too much fun. Just fun, guys.
Jamie L said 37 months, but have been here since the Matt Haas lawsuit. Even used it for my media law final in college. Peace and love.
Love that. Yeah.
Peace and love.
Now, I don't know that this one's going to set precedent because I think most likely they're going to settle before it ever goes to like an opinion. But if a judge writes an opinion on this, it could. I mean, yeah.
Lots of thirsting for this Ethan. People are liking.
This is what I mean. When it's business time, when it's time to show up, I got it all set up.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, they love Goblin mode, Demon mode, Ethan.
No.
Got the Burberry.
Petty Ethan, sassy Ethan is indeed best Ethan. Now, this is why we got the button, just in case the crash outs do happen. But we do love sassy Ethan.
Your shirt on and all, man.
The real dude. I paid like $50 for this. You know, this thing retails probably for like $800.
No free ads, bro. No free ads. I'm trying.
Only one free ad for Burberry.
That's it. Just
I
a
do
teaser.
Gotta ask, in the video, the suit you're wearing, are those suit separates?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Got it.
Because I'm doing it. I'm not doing it like the official way. Some of it is mix and match pants. There were some suit jacket pants I got, but they're being hemmed because the sizes are kind of crazy.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're both nice. It's just
no, they're different. You're right.
They're too close in gray to not match. I feel like.
I totally agree. I didn't like that they didn't match, AB.
Okay.
You're so right.
Very nice fit, though.
Okay.
Thank you. No, you're so right.
We're gonna take that into account.
Yeah.
Let drip.
Please.
Going forward.
But I'm so serious about it. I'm going to I went to the tailor and I'm getting all of my other jackets. I have 2 that fit me really good, and I got 4 other ones that I'm getting fitted. You know.
Yo, I swear, I remember, like, yo, back from my prom, yo, like, it was a struggle, bro, because, like, yo, my suit and all that, John, was nice. I had, like, the, like, emerald green jacket and all that. It was fire, but, like, yo, my pants, them boys was tight. I do not like that, Joe. You already know Trilly be wearing all the oversized. Every t-shirt I get be like XL, all that type of jazz, bro. I love the oversized look and the feel. Stay comfortable. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you, man. You gotta be comfy. It's the best feeling. Duh. But like, yo, man, my pants were so tight on that joint, and I just could not, bro. Like, it was a strugg having that joint on, like, the whole day and night. Oh my gosh.
People listen.
You're a suit guy now.
You're not off the rack. You're custom fit.
That's right. No longer off the rack.
He said, yo, man, I gotta hit my tailor up, man. No cap.
Looking good in that suit.
There's a Gucci jacket I got. That is so freaking nice. The sleeves are a little long, so it's being hemmed. And again, Gucci jacket, what's that cost retail? Like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000?
Easy, yep.
Oh my. 5 bands on a jacket? You know what I could do with 5? Shoot, you know what I could do with 7? Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm talking about. I can't just let $7,000 just sit and collect dust in the closet, because I'm never gonna want to wear this junk because it's too expensive. It's too much money. Yo, you somebody spill some junk on this, bro, and never say. That's what I'm saying. Yo, all my hoodies, all my clothes gonna be cheap. If I tell y'all all the time, if you do see Trilly spend a little bit of cheese on something, and like, at least that I'm wearing clothes, it'll be hoodies. But like, yo, it'll be mainly just on the factor of like quality. Like, so when I wear that junk, I'm feeling comfortable, because yo, y'all always see me all the time either wearing a tee or a hoodie or some junk. Every time. But like, yeah, nah, 7 bands on a jacket, no boy. I'ma go with nah.
Couple $100.
It's a no for me.
And it's so nice. Even the tailor was like, this is beautiful. And it is. Yeah, it is.
Some people in chat are saying matching suits aren't nice. Well, in my opinion, it can be matching, or it can be contrasted. But when it's too close to the same color, that's when.
AB's right.
I feel like for suits, like, I prefer like matching color suits. I ain't gonna lie. Like, again, my prom suit, I had like the emerald green jacket and then like with the black accents, and I thought my John was fire. I'm not gonna lie, but like, yo, I don't know. I love the Men in Black, like, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, Agent 47. Excellent work, 47. Like, sleek, just black tuxedo look. I've always loved that type of jazz, bro. It's so sleek.
I agree with you. I think like you can make the unmatching look work, but it was very close, so it's kind of like
AB's right.
Not here, not there.
It's true. I'm surprised they didn't attack me for that on Snark. This idiot.
It's not your fault.
Fucking suits don't match.
Man, he doesn't even know how to put on the right suit.
Sufficient commentary, or even pause the video to speak. Most egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video. Here's what Lamino had to say about this phenomenon.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face cam in the corner or the occasional interruption does nothing to address that issue. My video is still being played from beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work. Or, you know, they could do the bare minimum and ask for permission. Something that none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they've streamed or re-uploaded my videos. But to answer your question, no, I don't want people to stream or re-upload the entirety of my videos.
Now, understand, he did. So this happened like back long ago during. This was like a big kind of conversation happening on the internet.
This was like one year, like Hassan and XQC had reacted to this jazz, yeah.
And Lamino really nailed it. He made this JFK video. You guys might remember it. It was like an 1.5 hour long JFK documentary, and everybody on Twitch was watching it and re-uploading it, and it was pretty fucked up, because as you can see here, they would do the same exact title, the same thumbnail with them soying out, and then just like that.
Not a soy face job. See, I'm guilty of this. I have a couple of thumbnails where I be soy facing, but that joke is funny.
Hassan and Idubbbz reacts or whatever, and they were all doing this format, and it just seemed like this is not okay. Like, this is just straight up not okay, right? This is horrible. But I think people.
It's horrible.
People actually got better from that conversation, or at least they
try to add like more commentary to the video, at least from the perspective I'm looking at it, where it's like yeah, like even like Lamino said, like, yo, some heads like truly sloppy, the sloppiest of slop tubers or whatever, sit in the face cam in the corner or whatever, and like, you know, the video obviously watch the whole vid, but then going back on, they said like there's levels of like it being transformative. I'm gonna make sure that Trilly gets his conjecture off no matter what, undoubtedly, because Trilly apps everything. So we know that's gonna happen. But mainly to that factor, it's like, yo, you actually gotta give commentary. Like, again, Hassan is notorious for cherry axe. I ain't gonna hold you. Cherry axe. Never, bro. Cher gave him more conjecture than he is. It's like, yo, come on, it's bad works. Like, again, if Lamino's video y'all seeing is an hour 38 and then your reaction or whatever is like an hour 50, like, bro, 20 minutes to an hour video, it's like, what did you really add, though? Let's keep it a buck. Now, like, that's not to say that, like, yo, some heads Jones, like, if it's a shorter video, say a video is 5 minutes and then your video is like 10, 15, like, yo, it's 5-minute video. Like, I'm not sure there is that much content to sit there and turn into an hour, like how Trilly somehow magically would. Trilly apps everything. But, like, I can understand on that factor. But with a video this length and your video is like an hour 50 or whatever, like, yo, come on. Like, you didn't really add that much to the Jones. We keeping it a buck skis. But then, obviously, that goes back to a subjective Jones. But I feel like mainly on the factor is, like, yeah, if the creator or whatever just doesn't want you to react to the Joan, and or like if you already did and asked you to take it down, that's the Joan on me. I feel like that's my policy. Like, if a creator hits me up, be like, yo, I don't want you to react to this Joan, or like, yo, I feel like you're taking this Joan. I'm like, hey, that's fair and free game. We could take that boy down. Trust. There's many slops. There's many slops. Trust. Oh, try to cook me. Yo, yeah. Are we getting it out? Hell nah. Never. But like I was saying, yeah, there's many slops. So yeah, like, that's just the main John. If the creator doesn't want you to, like, what's the name? Have the video up, or they feel as though like you're taking that John down or not adding enough to where it's transformative, just take that boy down. But at least inherently going into it, like, yo, you would want to add some conjecture. People are here to... And that's a whole nother thing I was mentioning in the video. People are here for your opinions and conjecture on it, John. Let's make sure you actually, you know, add that. Like,
they're not at least being as
blatant.
Yeah, as blatant. Like, I don't think people do this anymore where they... Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But the thing is, I can't sue them for copying any other people's videos. So it is. Yeah, so this is a fan channel of Hassan's, it's true. But it's his content. I don't.
Hassan Industrial Complex, yeah.
Fuck. He's the one that watched it on stream. He made money. He benefited from it. And by the way, he's the one that gives these secondary channels permission to fucking, you know, be his emissaries on YouTube. So this is on him 100%, as far as I'm concerned.
I was asking in reference to the thumbnail.
Well, yeah, of course, because like, how are they gonna get this content without him initially streaming it?
Yeah.
This Lamino guy sounds like the pronunciation thing on Google.
He's got a great voice.
You think he doesn't exist?
He might not exist.
An AI?
Yeah,
it does sound like AI.
You get rid of all your evidence, Dan? Did you microwave your phone?
It's a start. It's a start.
I like that lore that Dan's a snark moderator.
So that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video. Here's what Lamino
The thing is, like, Hassan is without a doubt one of the great offenders of this, and I show that a bit in the
cherry axe
in the video. So it was important for me to highlight him because he is such an offender, and you'll see what I mean
about this phenomenon.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety
wait, sorry,
of
I saw
my
this
video.
already.
A face cam in the corner being played if necessary for permission.
Oh, yeah, I find this really interesting too, because a lot of them were like, "Oh no, I get permission," and he goes, "Not one major reactor has ever asked for permission." Like, would it be that bad of a precedent? Like, let's just get streamers asking for permission at least. Like, that alone would be great. Where it's like,
no, that's understandable.
The owner of the content actually gets to control the terms of its use. I don't think that most people would be like, no, don't use my video. Most people would probably be happy for them to watch the video. But it'd be like, credit me properly, maybe rev share me. You know, it's a totally up to the
this is something like I had seen Texon talking about, where like, say, like, for instance, if like, you know how there's revenue sharing on YouTube, like, say, I don't know, for instance, if some company copyrights you or whatever because you got like music in your vid or some clip or whatever, and instead of like just taking the money outright, it'll say like revenue sharing. Like, yo, if you could just immediately do that, say like if you give like the person who made the video like 20, 30, 40% of that like specific reaction vid or commentary vid, like ad rev, I feel like that would be cool, because then it's like, yo, there is an incentive for obviously the creator to have bigger creators react to it. On one instance of they'll bring more traffic to it, and then two, obviously yo, monetarily, shoot, yo, Asmin go react to your vid, man, I ain't gonna lie, I take 20%. Yo, it look crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, so I feel like in that nature, yeah, that could definitely work.
Owner of the prop,
but obviously, yo, YouTube would have to implement that in some like way, and then yeah, YouTube, love YouTube, but YouTube needs to implement a lot of things, and they're taking quite their time doing so.
Pretty to decide that. Now, that doesn't apply to fair use. If you're making a fair use of the video, if you're critiquing it, if you're adding to it, but if you're reacting to it, like all these people were doing then I think that conversation needs to happen.
Now, when can I ask you to give people a little bit of a walk through what is fair use?
So fair use is basically it defines free speech on how you use copyrighted material. So there's an inherent issue where it's like we have the freedom of speech here in America, but we also have property rights and IP rights. So it's like, how do we mix these two worlds? So there's 4 tenets of fair use that judges and juries consider when trying to conclude if something was used fairly or if it's copyright infringement. So there's 4 tenets, and they're not all equal. The 4 principles of fair use.
That was free speech.
There's, I'll show you guys here. And I don't want to get too in the weeds. I'm just going to give you a super overview. So there's 4 factors that need to be considered. And now,
how to basic.
The 4th one is arguably the most important one. And that's the one that I'm accusing them all of doing. And it's the hardest one to prove too. So I'll go in order. Purpose and character of the use. This factor considers whether the use is commercial or for non-educational purpose. So what that means is if you're making content that is educational, it has some like public good, right? Something like that.
The 4 factors of fair use which courts consider to determining if a use of a copyrighted material is fair are the purpose and character of the use, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and sustainability of the portion used, and the effect of the use on the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work.
Then you're more likely to be used fairly. So a lot of it has to do with why you're using it, what you're using.
Are you making money from
That's coming in the 4th one, yeah. So they say,
I'll tell you what, we know for sure that Denims was making some cheese. You have almost like 50K in there, bro. Like, again, the 43K. Like, there's no way that wasn't bringing her some cheese, at least on the factor of like having ads play and like ad revenue. Like, yo, that many heads watching them ads, nah. Like, they're definitely. And plus, she was literally saying herself, throw her a prime, throw her a sub, and all that. Like, yeah, she was clearly doing this on the factor of doing it maliciously, because yo, she was trying to take away views from the obviously objective video, like like the kind of profit off of it. So she was doing it for like monetary beneficial monetary purposes. Truly can't yap. Well, actually, truly can yap. Truly can't grab me or finish the sentence. But yeah.
Is it commercial? Is it nonprofit, educational purpose? Is it transformative? Or merely a reproduction of the work? So this is also, I would say, 1 in 4 of the most important ones. So this one is about the character of the use, which is also, is it transformative? Is this a new work or is it a reproduction of the original, right? So the next one, 2, is not that important, but it's something to consider. This factor looks at whether the work is factual or creative, as factual works are more likely to be considered fair use. And that makes sense on its face, right? If you're writing a documentary or some kind of scientific paper or something, it's more likely that someone who's using that would be doing an analysis Whereas if somebody makes a creative,
they're trying to get like, you know, they're trying to get down to the real like factual information. They're trying to like use this to like substitute, I guess, points that they're making, or not even substitute, but use this as a basis for their points that they're making. So like it's less in the factor that this is supposed to be like, oh, maliciously used for copyright
work like my video or a movie or something like that, it's going to be a lot harder to make a fair use of a movie, you know. So that makes sense on its face, in my opinion, but it's not that important of one of them. Amount and substantiality of the use, and then this one is important, I would say, behind 1 and 4. The factor examines the quality of the copyright work used in relation to the whole work, with smaller portions generally favored for fair use. So this is how much. This is about using the amount necessary to make your point, right? So when you see a streamer leaving a video playing while they go to the bathroom, that's going to violate this principle. Or if you include like a huge chunk, let's say you watch like 30 minutes of the Avengers, and then afterwards you're like, I have a criticism of this scene here, and you barely address like one part of a 30-minute clip. It's like, why did you use all 30 minutes? That was completely.
Yeah, this again, like, this is what I'm saying, like, yo, with Trilly watched the whole vid, but yo, you would expect like within that, like, yo, to comment on a lot of the like points in the genre, like a lot of the things happening within that vid. And obviously, if you go in and have like a watch party and all that type of jazz, you're just going in to just sit there and go through. You're not really gonna add no commentary. You're not gonna really have that much to say after watching this whole clip. So yeah, why were you even doing it in the first place? Like, if you have nothing to say after that, what was the point of watching this, John? Like, if you were gonna watch it and supposed to be over here reacting, doing that type of jazz, say something. If you're not, watch it on your own time. You know what I mean? Like,
completely unnecessary. So that's what that one's about. And then fourth one, which is the most important and the hardest to prove, effect on the use of the potential market. Now, you'll hear this term a lot. Is it a market replacement for the original work?
Well, then the way that they were trying to do it, again, going in like maliciously, literally saying, if you don't want to give, like, you know what I'm saying, Ethan a view or whatever, we can just watch it here. Yeah, no, that would be it.
Plant
like, yes.
The audience, the market of the original work. Is it taking away audience? Is it taking away money? Are people consuming this instead of the original? Now, you can write a biting criticism of something and reduce its market value from a very, you know, effective criticism, and that's not copyright infringement, right? So that's where all these other characters kind of come in together. But this, if you are found to be replacing the market, then you have a lot of burden of proof on the other ones, right? Because this one weighs heavily against the user. It says the factor assesses whether the use harms the market for the original copyrighted work by potentially reducing sales or licensing opportunities. And you'll see in the video, people like Denims saying outright, she says literally, to quote her, and you'll see it in the video, if you enjoyed not giving Ethan views, give me a sub, give me a sub prime.
Throw me a prime, yeah.
Drop a like. She's quite literally defining this. She's saying, I gave you a different venue to consume this video. And also, could you please...
I didn't go out of my way to, like, you know what I'm saying, share any criticisms or give any critical thought, you know what I'm saying, to give any conjecture or any opinions. Nothing. No, it was just another, like, avenue to watch the vid.
Financially compensate me for it. This is literally why copyright infringement laws exist. This is quintessential violation. You know. So that's an overview, and I'll bring them up as we continue to watch the video. But the one that I'm going after them hardest for is the fourth one, and that's the most important one, and that's the hardest one to prove. And that's the one that I would say, you know, the vast 99% of people who are reacting to stuff, and that includes XQC and Asmongold and all these big reacting channels, are not violating that. I believe that most of these channels are reacting. They're not reacting maliciously, which is what these three do. And
like, yeah, like even if we, again, like an XQC is hefty of this boy accused, like even if you're like just adding 5 minutes to the video or whatever, John, like you're not going into the factor of like trying to be another venue or another lane to watch this video because you like maliciously do not want to support the creator making the original one. So yeah, there's other arguments to be made of like, yeah, brother, you probably should say a bit more, give a bit more opinions and conjecture, but more or less he's going after like Denims, Frogan, and Kacytron because like, yo, they were intentionally maliciously not trying to give no opinions and conjecture. They were just trying to be another venue to watch the vid, to not support Ethan, you know what I'm saying, and then obviously monetarily benefit off of doing so. So yeah, not looking too good for them, not at all.
And so anyway, we'll get into it.
That none of the major reaction channels. No, I
now understandably this
stream or re-upload the entirety of my videos.
Now, understandably, this made a lot of people angry because why should these content thieves, essentially, get more views than the author of the video, which in a lot of cases was happening? I mean, people don't like injustice, and this just, we all see this, and no, it's not right. This debate culminated when XQC, one of the prime suspects, called into my show to debate me, in which case I'm sad to report that I was terribly owned. So in that regard, do you care at all about
the meanest worm of all time,
like IP or copyright, or like the fact that it's illegal? Does that matter? If that it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Well, if flat out doesn't, because
well, that's fair.
Okay. Watch me full screen cam, do the fucking worm, then watch your prime, then watch your prime content.
Do it for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I commented on this squeaky toy, John, originally, and it's just so funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I spent a long time to find the right sound for that.
I was gonna say, who did the sound design for this?
Me.
Wow.
This sound is so important.
I'm impressed.
I found a squeaky toy and then I had to time it.
It's a good squeak.
Yeah, no. It was believable. I thought that sound
thought it
was coming from him. I did.
Well, I did my job. The ultimate debate, bro. He hit him with the worm. Oh, why didn't I think of that first?
Sick burn.
I kid XQC, but he is not the one I'm suing. Despite my criticism, he's not a malicious infringer. But the ones I am suing, you'll see, are much, much worse.
He's so good
now,
at
ironically,
that.
he is very good at it. And
Yeah.
again,
What an entertainer.
Like I said, I kid XQC. Because we did share this great moment. I'm sure he'll agree. I think he loves the worm moment as much as all of us. And
He does
like
have a sense of
again,
humor
I would
about it.
never sue someone like XQC because he's not dumb enough or malicious enough to be like, hey guys, I'm reacting to this video because I don't want you to watch Ethan's video, and can you please also subscribe to me in gratitude of giving you a substitute. Like, it's just, the difference could not be more stark. And I want people to understand that point specifically, because when you go out into the world, you're going to see people saying, I'm targeting small creators, I'm targeting women, I'm targeting pro-Palestine creators.
Like, yeah, he's basically saying, like, regardless of the factor, again, like, just using XQC as an example, regardless of the factor of him, like, going in and, like, only adding, like, 5 minutes or some junk like that, he's still going in with the intention of he wanted to watch that video no matter how much he, transformed it or added to it. Yeah, he's not going in to be like, yeah, fuck this person, yeah, we just gonna steal the views off the vid, don't support them, yada yada. Like, yeah, nah, he's just going and speaking that Minecraft enchantment.
And that could not be that is literally not what's happening. And that's really important for people to understand that. I'm targeting idiots, right? Exactly. There is a commonality there. Malicious idiots. Not even dumb is not even an issue either. It's really just the malice. Got try to think, but nothing happens.
Could I get that squeak from you?
Sure.
Okay.
Wow.
Squeak sound
I
bite.
like that squeak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ethan, that's a great honor.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Great
High
squeak.
praise.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't create the sound. I downloaded a squeaky toy.
I know. I want to.
And then I pitched it and timed it.
I want to incorporate it somehow.
Okay,
I
that'd
like
be great.
it. Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. This debate, and in the wake of this large conversation, the problem
XQC
seems
is
to
next
have only
Bachelor,
gotten worse.
Chat's suggesting?
Say what?
XQC is next Bachelor?
Oh, he has
a girlfriend apparently. You don't have to sound so disappointed.
Oh, I know he's your type, Olivia, and I hate to just go there again, but no.
I mean, that didn't matter with Steiny.
I feel like, excuse
Said
me.
he had a girlfriend.
Chill.
It very much did matter.
Cutie. Cutie.
Huh?
XQC, but cutie.
Cutie?
XQC, but it doesn't
He's
work.
a little ex-cutie.
He's a little
Comes on the back.
XQ cutie.
He said,
Whoa.
The girlfriend.
With a girlfriend.
Hey.
Taken.
Oh, here. This is a good one.
Do you see him?
This person actually gave $20 to write this comment. Oh, and it got deleted by the mods. Thanks for the money, dum dum. I want to read it though.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
What are you referring to?
This guy, Vulnerable Vitali, left a hate dono. Oh, thank you. Love got it.
See, that y'all never makes any sense to me. Like, yo, you gonna pay ahead money to hate, bro? Just hate in the comments, bro, and then that shit finna just get ignored. Like, we'll see you later. But if you wanna give me money to hate me, I'll take it. But at the same time, yo, this is how some heads, like, if y'all seen the whole joint going on with young Dabo, this is how some heads fall into that trap of like getting like hate watchers, or like heads that what's it called? Like heads that get into that humiliation ritual, John, bro, where like, yo, heads will send like TTSs just like calling them chopped, calling them ugly, all this type of jazz, and like that's what they're known for. So every dono is gonna be that, and this is like gonna be accepted in your community. So now you always get roasted. Nah, that's bad works. But I ain't gonna hold you in times like these. Yeah, I'm finna take you 20, and we gonna see you later, bro. You not staying in the community. Bye. Thanks for the cheese, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Heads about to get some food with it.
$20 though.
You can leave the hate donos up. I don't mind taking their money, guys. He said,
I don't blame.
You've lost your minds. You generated a community who fights for truth, fair use, and unbiased reporting. But now you've met the same social activism with genocidal and hateful rhetoric that feeds your own personal bias. And all I have to say is, like, you're literally not listening to anything I just said. You know? This is about fair use, you know, and it is unbiased. I literally outlined why I'm specifically suing these three people and nobody else. What is this, by the way? There's nothing to do with Gaza, by the way. What is me being genocidal? Okay, you think I'm genocidal? What does that have to do with copyright infringement?
Nothing, but you already know, again, when heads like Hassan, his orbiters, the G-boys, yo, when they have no argument to give and all this type of John, yeah, they gotta bring up, oh my god, bro, you're a genocide lover. Yo, you're a Zionist. Like, bro, you're a fascist. Like, bro, I'm gonna see you later, bro. Like, again, stop saying these Jones like they're buzzwords, bro. Like, it's so stupid.
Like, bro, your brain is mush, but thank you for the 20.
Snark brain.
Appreciate that. Imagine leaving a $20 tip to write a hate comment. I would never. That's like, $20. That's Taco Bell.
New Gucci jacket.
It's like half a Taco Bell.
Yeah, real. That's like half a taco.
That's why I said $20. Yo, that's a, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Hit the little, again, fast food, yo. No, that's a meal. I'm not gonna hold you, like.
Half a Taco Bell order. No, I won't go that far, but.
Oh, Lena, how much was the order? Just to put it in context.
The Taco Bell order?
Yeah. Do you know how much the Taco Bell order was, Lena? I've heard it's gotten expensive. And
I'm looking it up right now.
And thank you, Vulnerable Vitality, for pitching in on that.
$107.
$107 on Taco Bell? Where did we go wrong? Jeez. Oh my god. How do you even spend 107? How many Jones did they buy?
Oh, that's not that bad for that many people.
That actually doesn't seem that bad.
No, I don't think a lot of people ordered.
Well, yeah, I didn't get it.
It was like maybe
How many
three people.
Who did not order?
Bruh, if it's 3 heads, 107, that's like almost $35 a person, bro. Jeez, bro, what?
1, 2.
I order actually.
Oh,
bro, that's gotta be them DoorDash or Uber Eats fees, bro. Jesus, bro. Service fee alone was $25. Oh nah, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. I can't be this lazy, bro. I'm sorry, they charging me too much. I could go down to the store. It's alright.
Yeah, 3.
We're raising our hands if we didn't order.
And then we have 2.
Wouldn't it make more sense to raise your hands?
Nah, this is the better yet reason why I'm getting the boss to teach me how to cook for real. Cause like I know how to make like quesadillas and John like that. You know what I'm saying? And you already know I could cook me a mean ramen. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, but like I know how to make like some good breakfast, all that type of jazz. You know what I'm saying? We could spot out a waffle, make some good eggs, some bacon type jazz. You know what I'm saying? But like I want to learn how to make more meals, especially like on the healthier type of time, and like on cuisines and them type of jones. Like definitely want to make like more pastas and jazz. Yo, y'all recommend me some foods to make, yo. I'm already knowing. Heads be putting me on. Shout out the audience. Like y'all be saying, like yo, whenever the Lover Babes, I be asking about like, you know what I'm saying, the beauty products and all that. Speaking of that, the Lover Babes timestamp this too. We need new moisturizer. Somebody gotta put me on, cause my other moisturizer is good, but yeah, we running now. We need to cop some new Jones, so I need that too. So timestamp this right here. At least on mine, it's like an hour 48. But timestamp this, yeah. We need recipes that truly need to know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Recommend me some Jones, some easy Jones. Go light on me, for real. And then yo, for the girly pops that love babes watching, yo, we need recommendations on some new moisturizer. I ain't gonna lie, especially for my face. You already know, cause Trilly ain't beating the chat delegations as we discussed. But yo, y'all talk to me.
We have 2 new people in the back too.
Bad raising hands.
AB. Okay, there's a lot of hands up.
I don't know.
Did you order, Dan? Did you order?
I'm confused. But do I raise or lower if I ordered?
Oh, bad pull.
I think it's a bad pull. The way that you phrased the whole thing.
Well, anyway, 100. Regardless, we had at least 5-6 people order.
I'm Spartacus.
Taco Bell still got
it. Smikey.
Anyway, you have people like Hassan Piker paving the way of fair use with what's known as chair reacts. When Hassan gets up to go to
chair reacts. The ever so insightful content. Trust me, it's truly just expanding our brain when the chair is giving us the best political commentary I've seen on the platform.
the bathroom, or to eat, or to talk to his mom, or to do whatever, disappears for an extended period of time and leaves the video playing for his chair. Mr. Chair, they call it.
IDF had warned people
to... put some respect on Mr. Chair, because trust me, he given that best insight, something that Hassan could never do.
leave the area around the main airport in Sana, then this.
He got out of the chair, boys. Now it's time to actually learn something.
This operation will result in captivity.
Now, this is the clip I put as like the intro for when we initially watched like the vid ourselves, you know what I'm saying, over here. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. And again, I didn't even see at first, like initially watching it when I first seen like the clip, you know what I'm saying, that's the John I put. Yo, that this was all from 1 month. I never looked up and read that. Like, bro, that... The fact that, yo, he's pulling Cheriax this much in one singular month. Imagine in like just the past like 6. So this like half this year. Brother, yo, the chair has been giving us absolute peak content, bro. I'm not gonna lie, yo, the chair, bro, this great. Yo, the chair need a split. Yo, the chair need a percentage of the rev, because I'm telling, yo, the chair is carrying the stream. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is actually crazy works. These works are insane.
We're commutation. Well, I've been king. Russia, especially.
For an now, if you think that's bad, let me explain something even worse. That's 1 month. That is literally all from the month of May from this year.
That is still crazy. Like,
that's fucking, that's gross, dude. Just pause the fucking video. Like,
again, I still keep saying this, and this is what I said again in the initial video too, but I'm going to stamp it in here. I don't get why, like, heads doing this just won't do, like, the Pope Dioro method. But again, some of these heads refuse to post on YouTube for whatever fucking reason, because again, they don't know what the hell to do with these goddamn careers they got. Like, especially Denims and Frogan. Like, why the fuck are you just... Why are you pulling the Hassan industrial complex? Y'all not this nigga. You want to be him, but y'all not this nigga, bro. You can't just have this shit run and like make all this like you know what I'm saying, make all this cheese or whatever the fuck from Twitch, you know, since they're golden boy sucking your dick. But anyway, you're not him. Like, y'all motherfuckers should be posting on YouTube yourselves, posting the clips. You know what I'm saying? That shit makes no sense. Like, I don't understand why you think just being on Twitch alone is sustainable. First of all, the platform's going to shit, but Orbiters, duh. Of course, Hassan, golden boy, glazing the Twitch the fuck up, bro. Oh my god, see, this is bringing up that whole thing now that I'm thinking about it more with the revenue that tweet he put out. We're saying like Twitch is the best for revenue. That shit is so fucking stupid. Like, yo, that's like actual psyop. Like, you're glazing up Twitch because they're glazing you up shit. Twitch objectively has the worst revenue out of all the plats, bro. We like had this whole convo, bro. It's so dumb. But yeah, they want to focus on Twitch streaming and all. Like, these heads need to have YouTubes. It doesn't make any sense at all, bro. Oh my god, that whole rant. Anyway, like, doing this chair jump, bro. The chair need a percentage of this. I'm not gonna lie. Give the chair his rev. Give the chair his rev, please. He deserves it.
Just pause the video.
Yeah.
Oh. Bro, that made me side tangent. Yeah, these heads need to do what Pope Dioro does, because like I said, they don't post the clips themselves. They don't have clips or for themselves to put up, but they have the industrial complex, I guess, or like some of these heads have clip channels. Like, I know Denims got a clip channel or whatever. Like, when we had to unfortunately watch that Joan when she did the whole false retraction of a public statement, did a GoFundMe, and where did that go? But yeah, they should be like Pope Dioro and just like, yo, pause the vid that you're watching and pull up one of your like clips or VODs or whatever and just let that play. And then when you're done using the bathroom, making food, whatever you're doing, we can unpause the video and keep giving our opinions and conjecture. Like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
you know, it's not right to do that. It's just not. And we know that. We had a whole conversation about this already. He knows that it's not right to do this. And this is all from one fucking month.
Yeah, it's interesting that you and Hassan actually had a conversation about it.
Yeah, I went back out of curiosity, and it is interesting. I think I did kind of roast him for it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm clean on that. I didn't placate him even back then. And these are all, by the way, this is all, by the way, when he left and kept it playing. And it was in this setting that I formulated.
Like, yeah, again, Hassan especially, like, he could easily just go on one of the many channels he got in the Hassan Industrial Complex or whatever and just play a clip or something like that, bruh. Why are you just letting the video you're actually supposed to be giving commentary on, especially now since you've reclassified yourself from a journalist to a political commentator? So why are you just sitting letting the video play when you're supposed to be commentating on it? It doesn't make any sense, right? It's so stupid. Oh my god.
An idea. What if I could make a long
by the way, Hassan has a empty chair emoji.
There's no way.
For chair react.
No,
and I think it's even called chair react emoji.
He can't, because if he does,
like, this
bro.
is malicious content theft. By the way, the reason I'm not suing Hassan, I'll say this because I see this is already a message too that's dumb. I was never planning on suing Hassan. This was not a trap for Hassan. I asked him to react to it. I would never sue someone if I asked them, because asking someone to watch your content is essentially granting a license.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I don't even know why heads would go on that interpretation, because let's think about it. What hurts Hassan more? Knowing that, yo, you're gonna look like even more of a fucking pussy and a dumbass that now that you finally watched the video that is like critical of you, and the factor of that, yeah, it points out all the shit you need to be criticized of, like, and you gotta sit up here and finally throw it through this grandiose event, this charity stream, finally get up and watch this shit instead of been debunking this, been debating, or like, yeah, trying to get the 2 steps ahead, went up on him and suing this nigga through this shit. Like, nah, bruh. That works better and is more of like a hitter for the Orbiters, because yeah, they keep doing this malicious shit, being fucking Hassan's attack dogs, you know, again, sucking his dick on the daily. It hurts way more for these motherfuckers, and way more shocking, because yo, they keep doing all this thinking nothing's really gonna happen. My bad, I had to do it again. But yeah, surprise, you dumbasses, your consequences, your stupid ass consequences have come. Tough. But for Hassan, no, it hurts way more for the nigga to have to sit there and try his damnedest too, looking like a dumbass trying to debunk the content nuke and then trying to sue this nigga over it. Fuck that. It's already again embarrassing with him trying to defend himself and he can't. Like,
so my intention was never to sue Hassan. And
Also, even if you did,
I would not win.
He spent 12 hours.
Nah, Hassan, yes, I'll give it to the nigga Hassan, because I'll keep it even, unlike his fucking Glazers. These niggas gonna suck his dick and will never fucking be objective on shit. The nigga got cheese, bro. We know he got cheese, because he keep claiming socialism, even though he's a definite beneficiary of capitalism. But we'll sidebar that. Nah, the nigga got money. Again, $3 million crib. How much the Porsche cost? Nah, bro, this nigga got cheese to sue back. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Watching 45 minutes. I think that's fair use. So I think he more than cleared that bar.
Exactly.
But yeah, even still to that, I would give it to Hassan, at least with his reaction to the content new, because this nigga was there for like 8 fucking hours reacting to that shit or whatever the fuck. So yeah, now he definitely transformed it. Now did he debunk it, bro? Did he clear himself? Fuck no, but he transformed it.
So not only was this not a trap because I gave him a license by asking him, but also Hassan in this case offers the best example of what fair use is. So you know, and so of course I'm not going to sue.
I'm not trying to give y'all no satisfying ASMR, bro. You're trying to get me to moan, bro. Chill.
He did actually watch and talk about it. Like,
yeah.
Unlike the other ones that just did it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Eli's right. Like he sat there for a long minute trying again his best to debunk it. He couldn't, but like he definitely transformed it, bro. Like he turned it again. The video's like 1 hour 43 minutes. He turned it to like 8 hours. Like he added something. May not have been intelligence, but he added something.
Out of spite to still views.
And you don't need to turn like an hour-long clip into 5 hours of reaction. You don't need to do that crazy much, but he did. He did, and as far as transformation, he transformed it. That was absolutely a full transformation of my work. There's never any question.
I ain't gonna lie. Whenever Hassan opened up his mouth, I feel like 5 hours to me. So
I was gonna sue him just for the record. Yeah, it's a presumed license. So
I don't have an issue with that.
It's not like that. It's not like that. I'm not. Listen, I'm not out here.
That's exactly right, Hassan.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it. Not in this case, anyway. Yeah. Irresistible piece of content that I knew that. Let me go back because this is my big moment. That and it was in this setting that I formulated an idea. What if I could make a long-form, irresistible piece of content that I knew that these streamers couldn't resist? They couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published.
I don't have an issue with them.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it. So the point I'm making is, back during this conversation, I had the idea to be like, is there a way to copyright something long form like that? And then, because nobody had ever sued them for that. And the reason is because most people on YouTube don't copyright.
Yeah, like no one like on YouTube for the most part is about to go out of their way to go through the whole like process of copyrighting their work, so that like obviously when you hit somebody with a DMCA, like you got it on like 100% because you went through like, you know what I'm saying, the government and all these different things to like make sure your video in your name, you got the license to that boy.
Copyright their work. And you have to copyright your work before you publish it to be eligible for the most important parts of a copyright lawsuit, which is statutory damages and attorney's fees. Without that, it's toothless. So I knew I had to register it ahead of time, and I knew I had to make something long form so that it would challenge them to actually make a fair use of it.
Yeah, because like you would like to give your conjecture on most of the things at least you're seeing in the video, like for the most part, yeah, like it would be a long process to do so. So if you're John, again, like I was saying, even with Lamino's video, if your video is 140, like the comparison between the thing that like XQC was doing with Lamino's video and then what Hassan did with the content nuke is like a good comparison. So again, the Lamino's video was 138 in XQC video, just for reference numbers, like 150 or something like that. Like you add 20 minutes to a video that's like an hour 30. It's like you probably really didn't add anything. Meanwhile, Hassan, what's in the content nuke is like an hour 40 or whatever, and this is John is 5 hours. Like, yo, you probably added something. I'm gonna keep it a buck skis, bro, because you sat there for pretty long. I would hope you did. You didn't. But like, yeah, on that factor, it's like, yeah, you could you could tell the levels. I can't even talk. Jeez, Trilly can't grab it or finish a thought or formulate a thought. Trilly's a dumbass. But like, yeah, within those, you can make the distinction of the levels of it being transformative, like within those two comparisons. So like, yeah.
It's not like a 5-minute video, right?
Right.
So if you're gonna watch a hour and 40 long minute video, there's a lot of pressure on you to justify using the entire thing. I'm not saying you can't. And frankly, I saw some people that watched the whole thing that absolutely, I would say, did transform it. You know what I mean? They absolutely transformed it. I notice I'm doing the Trump. It's transformed. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's his own work.
What the hell? I've seen people do reactions. I think they're pretty good. Honestly, they're lovely. Okay, like they've been making them not bad. They weren't stealing the videos that bad. No, I'm just playing. I can't do Trumpy's John that good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But like, yeah, again, like, yo, with some heads, like Trilly, which who knows if Trilly's beating the fucking transformative allegations. Sloppy! I do enjoy the slops. That's all I know, and I'll be damned if I'm not yapping. We know who isn't beating the yapping allegations. But like, yeah, like you should go out of your way to, obviously, like I've been saying the whole time, give your commentary, bro. Like, again, chair reacts is not gonna cut it, bro. And or just sitting there the entire time, again, adding 5 minutes, bro. Like that's not gonna work either.
What is going on?
What the hell is going on?
It's called sports. It's called baseball in particular.
Yeah. So
I also wanted you to say that, yeah, people, I know they're gonna try to come at us, you know, because they can't get to you on Twitter or whatever it is. We did not even know about this. Ethan surprised us with it.
Dan
but we
knew.
knew he was cooking.
This is special ops.
Yeah,
Dan
it was
knew.
special ops. Yeah.
Dan knew.
I thought it was about me at first. I was like, fuck, man. That's why I brought him the muffin the other day.
Oh, you were trying to win me over? I was like, that's why I got so angry. I was like, this motherfucker trying to buy me off with a muffin. Yeah, this was it. And so I was like, it has to be long. It has to be copyrighted ahead of time. And when this idea for the Hassan contact nuke came up, I was like, this is perfect. It's super relevant to Twitch. Everybody's going to want to watch it. It's dramatic. It's informative. It's critical.
Heads did indeed want to watch it. I was one of the heads that did want to watch it. I ain't gonna lie. But when it came out, that I believe it was before I was posting on the John. I ain't gonna cap. So tough. Couldn't enjoy the slaps on here with y'all. But it's not like that boy can't be relitigated. Dastardly.
It's highly critical, which means it's a creative work, but also there's a lot. Thank you so much. There's a lot that begs being analyzed. Like you have to analyze and comment on it a lot. Mm-hmm. There's really no space to do a lazy reaction on that one. And so from the beginning, I gotta say, I'm gonna toot my horn here. That was pretty diabolical. I gotta tell you. And it is part of my, I told you guys too that the rules had changed once these people promoted CPS and justified it.
Facts.
The rules had changed for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
there was a
the restraints. Yeah, we just shook them boys off, bro. Like, yo, this is what y'all doing, bro. Word, Denims hopping up on a stream. Where is that, by the way? Tough. This is where we going. 2 could play at that game. Yo,
war
Ethan's hilarious,
waging, a war of decency, a war of lies, a war of
Oh man.
immoral, horrific, disgusting behavior.
War,
and there
war,
was
war.
no limit to what these people would do to hurt
Boundaries?
me and my family. What?
A war of boundaries?
A war of boundaries? Sure, yeah. They crossed every boundary and then some. They went after my kids.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
And so this is...
They went after your kids, then they said you lied about it. Then when you prove you didn't lie about it, they just justify it. They're like, well, actually, it was justified.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing you could say.
No. And the thing is, like, I'm not going to lie. There was times doing this where I was like, maybe it's not worth doing all this. Maybe, you know, it's too much, whatever.
What's going on over there?
Oh, I forgot to shake mine, but
Boba. Boba.
I already put the straw in it.
Shake it with the straw. That's what I do.
How? Isn't it going to spill
Like
everywhere?
this, look. Do this motion.
Oh, that's true. I can do that. What is
Honestly, that's
ripping
what
the
I
top
thought you were
off?
supposed to do.
See, I'd use that squeak sound effect right now.
We'll get you that. Sure. That's why it's, I think, why it's sealed up so good, so you can shake it. Right?
Yeah, I saw it in this super cringe TikTok once.
You're so smart.
I am so smart? Thank you.
And I don't shake penises.
I don't hear that enough.
Oh.
Not just from you, from
We don't shake what? Oh. Nah.
everybody.
I'm infinitely smarter than you.
But like when all this was going down, I got like laser focused and I was like, all right.
Oh, yo, Ethan had to lock in, bro. He had to lock in meme. He said, "You the big boy, you want it?" Just start mogging immediately. Yo, he was locked in.
This is it. Game's on. Nothing's slowing me down. There's no line I won't cross. There's nothing I won't do against people that have promoted, encouraged, and justified CPS coming to my house. That's it. Okay. And frankly, I'm not done.
So there's more. Interesting.
I think it's so funny how, you know, I was talking about how I'm going to sue Noah and Denims and all this stuff. And they go, oh, it's been 2 weeks. I haven't been sued. He's obviously lying. I'll give all the money back.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't understand.
This stuff takes time. I mean, how many pages is each of these complaints?
These are monster
It's
complaints.
14
These are
pages!
like iron
14 pages.
clad.
It's more than 14.
Because we knew that these were important, that they would be analyzed and read over.
Right.
So it was important for us to make these really, really solid, rock solid, right, complaints. And these are.
It's 14
And I
pages.
do hope, and by the way, they're very funny and entertaining too. You can find them in the description of the main channel video. And I hope these legal channels react to it as well, because it is going to be very entertaining. It really is.
Yo, Ethan is just like, he's just printing content forever. Like, he's just printing content. This is insane. Like, yo, the slop tubers quite literally on their knees right now. This is heavenly. I ain't gonna lie, like this. Oh my god, bro. He said, yo, he was saying earlier he's gonna start content copying Ian's old content cops. Now he's still going with the lawsuits, bro. Oh my god.
Question here in the chat. The nuke came before the CPS call. Right? Yes.
Yeah, I was planning before that, but what I meant was sometimes my resolve would waver, where I'm like, this is a big project, it's expensive, I don't know if it's worth it, right?
A lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of time, huge project. I was like, you know, maybe it's just not worth it. It's not worth the stress and all that, the effort it's going to take. But my resolution was crystallized after all of that.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
I couldn't blame. Like again, like with the whole false CPS situation, like people like this John went beyond the internet. Like this some real life John. They like really tried to separate him from his children. Like Ethan and Eli, like they're legitimately by doing a CPS John, that's directly trying to separate their children away from them, bro. It's straight scorched earth. Bro, it's scorched earth. Y'all done. We gonna see y'all later. Like I said earlier, y'all swept 4-0 in the finals. Y'all didn't stand a chance. Let's talk about defense. Y'all had none.
Winter is coming.
Bait me. What, Ela?
Winter is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Nuclear winter.
That's the thing. That's the thing they don't understand.
Junior just sent a super chat that said, "When y'all got boba?" Just now.
Boba.
Wait,
We said
boba.
when?
We ordered it, and it came.
I just got here.
All right, so anyhow, let's continue.
I don't know what that means.
Junior.
And it's
just so funny to me. When y'all get boba?
Where's your boba?
Just now, dude.
Right now, yeah.
Right now, yeah.
He's not asking for a lot of info.
I'm happy to share.
We can.
I got it just now.
But
a
the
few
amount
minutes
of
ago.
question marks is kind of confusing because it's like very
It's like 20
surprised.
question marks.
How many question marks?
Let's see.
Well,
I think there was at least 5. Oh,
Wow.
6.
Six, yeah.
Wow,
6
that's
question marks.
you really want.
That's
it.
like highly something. Highly confused? Concerned?
The funny thing is, I've been watching these people. They get so mad at me. They hate me, right? After the Idubbbz.
Yeah, they do not tend to like you and the snarks, Ethan. Let me tell you, they're not feeling you.
Thing and everything, and I'm thinking to myself this whole time, they have no idea.
He was
You think you hate me now?
They're not even maxed out.
Just wait.
Oh yeah,
He said you ain't even see me with max badges.
absolutely. It was published. Now the thing is, but just remember, remember who started this?
Oh, Philly
Who
D
took it
just
too
dropped.
far? Oh, I'm in it.
I haven't seen yet.
Okay, so maybe you should check
Saw
before you
the
announce it.
notification.
You know.
Was that a question or an
Nate's not
announcement?
here to do that.
Somebody
so
asked a valid question here. Totally on Ethan's side, but does that count as entrapment? No, no. Like I said in this video, I didn't want them, right, to steal the content. It's just that I knew they would do it, and that's what.
Yes, because they're idiots. Again, one of them is the self-owned queen.
Why I planned. It's literally just planning, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you build a trap, they still need to walk into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I call it a trap, but honestly, it's the bare minimum that you can do to protect your intellectual property. It's literally just copywriting it.
Did Philly D even just drop?
Now they're just lying about his dropping?
Oh,
No,
he
this
did?
is-
Okay, 2 minutes ago.
This is
he
around
did.
the time when he usually drops. I
Wait,
always
Hassan
look-
is in the thumbnail.
What's the
Mr. Hamas Diddy Osama bin Laden Baby Oil Piker.
title?
When Karen reads acquittal, I don't know, really exposed, and how Roman scam compounds built a global crime empire.
That's not a good title.
What kind of a title
What
is
a
that,
mess.
Philly D?
What a mess.
What? Karen
Oh my
said
God.
Acquittal really exposed and how romance scam compounds
Oh my God,
built a
he's-
global crime empire. Yeah.
Hold on, I have an urgent
Title is an
super
offense.
chat.
Urgent?
Yeah, Mad Dog King says, I have an unopened pack of Post Malone Oreos. I just thought the crew should know. I mean, we could buy it from him because I never got to try those.
I'll give you.
How old are they though? Like, yo, I mean, like, obviously they're unopened, so they're still like sealed, at least like within initially. But like, right, I don't know about that.
And we'll pay
Ethan
you.
will give
50
you
bucks.
Yeah, I would. So reach out to Mad Dog King.
$150.
Mad Dog.
How much?
$150.
I didn't say 150.
Oh, okay.
said
Well, I hadn't
50.
hit 10 yet. What's the offer?
$150 for some Post Malone Oreos? Yeah, I think not.
Say 50?
I said
50.
50.
We said 50.
Yeah, 50.
Wait,
Ethan will give
they,
you $50 for the pack.
they have an open pack?
I get like $350 and a gum wrapper.
Unopened.
Unopened.
I heard open.
I heard open too.
No, unopened. Come on,
It's
you
like
guys.
three left.
This is nasty.
Make
You're
your
right.
offer.
This is horrific. What the hell?
Yo,
Oh,
when'd you
got
get
the
Taco
grilled
Bell,
cheese
man?
Where you get Taco Ball?
6 question marks.
Yo, what?
What? You got Taco Bell?
You fuck with it?
The streets know that we're celebrating today. We got fast delivery.
I always get rushed.
Also,
over.
half of us didn't order today.
Yeah.
But I do look
I
that
gotta say how the burrito is. I'm still curious to see if I need to go try this jam.
idea of
What is this red shit in here? Spicy too.
Pepper.
I think they messed up your order, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
They forgot the taco supreme and gave extra black bean.
Oh, he had the whole thing about that being the
That
only
was
good
my
item.
backup. That was my plan B.
Wow.
And based on the flavor of this, I'm gonna need one.
You're not fucking with it?
I knew he would
It's
not
okay.
like it.
Is it beef?
It's okay.
Well, you have one beef
Maybe I'll try it.
and one black bean.
Oh,
Because
I don't know.
they gave us an extra black
Oh,
bean
no,
one.
what does
Mhm.
my hair do?
I got
Y'all
two of
see?
these shits.
Well, you got to try the real one. You got
I
to try
got the real one.
This one is creepy.
All right, I'll try this one, I guess.
Got my hair bugged.
Great.
I feel what dirt it is.
Great.
It's good.
Okay, there we go.
One sec here, everybody. Stand by.
Very good.
I'm telling you, bro. Hold on.
Can Mexican Chris Griffin donate $10 and said, "Can a young swagged out Latino get a feliz cumpleaños?"
Happy birthday, my dude.
Feliz.
Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Muy feliz.
Scooping.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Cumpleaños.
He said, Feliz Navidad. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot wait for Christmas. I've been telling the boss, you know what I'm saying, my little sis, yo, it's that time, your Christmas this year. Yo, everybody gifts need to be looking right. You know what I'm saying? That's a real life. Shout out y'all for watching the vids, you know what I'm saying? Trilly, I'll be saying all the time, Trilly broke boy, which is true. But you know what I'm saying? The dollar's going up, so we able to buy them a little gift. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to be shaping up for the Christmas Jones. But that's half a year from now. Man. And the boss definitely ain't getting nothing because I know she watching. I ain't getting you nothing. Nah, you already know. But Christmas finna be fun, bro. But yo, come on, man. I'm making too much time go by too fast, bro. It's already bad enough. Weeks. Like a week for me, y'all, bro. In the cycle of, like, you know what I'm saying? Doing the slops, you know what I'm saying? Getting them boys up and all that type of jazz, bro. Then just chillaxing, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be watching anime, just chilling, watching more slops, like watching Pope Dioro stream on the back end, bro. Go to sleep. Repeat the process. A week go by like that, bro. I'm like, that's tough.
Man, I thought my pronunciation was bad. Cumpleaños.
Feliz
Bro. Yeah, that's my. Yeah, that's how I thought it was.
Cumpleaños.
Let's continue on.
Stay swagged out.
But someone
Mexican
says, isn't this
Griffin.
entrapment? I mean, listen, we've thought about this at every angle for months. It's not entrapment. This is
entrapment
this is the result of their entrapment is when you encourage someone to do something they usually wouldn't, right? Or but it's like
I don't think
it's even more than that, right?
I think it needs to be the government doing it. Entrapment is when like law enforcement like tricks you into doing a crime and then arresting you for it. That would be entrapment. I don't think that's like a civil thing. But I'm not an expert. Maybe there's
But
like
even
a
if it
civil
was,
form of entrapment.
I never talked to these people. I literally just
No, you just published
made a
the video and they couldn't help them.
and they infringed on it.
I think there is some sort of legal equivalent that's not regarding law enforcement. But a better example would be like if Ethan was suing Hassan after telling him.
That would be.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, there's no point in him doing that because, yo, obviously, like, you would want Hassan to watch the content nuke because, yo, brother, these are legitimate criticisms, like, pointed out on you, brother. Like, yo, come debunk these Jones. But we already know Hassan would obviously never watch anything critical of him because he knows he cannot debunk them Jones against him because it's all terrible looks. But, yo, he finally came up and watched the content nuke because he did it for the charity stream, which thus bailed out Yoko and Soy Dubs because of their charity boxing event being CC3. Like, bruh, it's all BS, man. I'm not gonna cap. It's all such BS. But, yeah, obviously. Yeah, I'm out here yawning on the jazz. Y'all see this? Yeah, excuse me. My fault. I kept. Truly unetiquette. There's no etiquette from Trilly. Like, I can't believe it. But yeah, within all that jazz, it wouldn't make any sense to like sue Hassan on the factor of him watching the content nuke because obviously Ethan wanted him to watch the content nuke. That's why it took so long for them to have the debate because Ethan did not want to debate Hassan on the content nuke because, yo, if you're going to have a debate, we should know what you were going to be debating on if you don't watch the nuke because Hassan told John is, why do I need to watch the content nuke? It's about me. I already know everything. You don't know shit. And that's exactly why he hopped right on the fucking debate and got asked the same question 10 times and still couldn't give a fucking answer. And this is the shit I'm talking about. Embarrassing!
That would be a problem.
That would be super fun.
If I sued Hassan, that would be dumb and a problem. And it would
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
wrong.
saying. It would be dumb.
Right.
This is really good.
Yeah, 100% AB.
You're on board?
I like it.
It is good, right?
I'm on the fence.
On the fence.
I like the Taco Supreme just because it's so light.
Sure.
You can continue your day after you eat one of those.
Yeah.
These,
Down for the count.
yeah, for real.
Yo Soy said entrapment would require evidence that you did something intentionally to incite committing a crime, ergo make a Reddit post encouraging the streamers. So what you're saying is that the snarkers entrapped them.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the points of the video.
Right.
I made.
The snarkers set them up for this jazz. I ain't gonna hold you, cause like, yeah, the snarkers were like, yo, if you don't wanna, like with that one post especially, like, yo, if you don't wanna support Ethan, you know what I'm saying, there's many other venues, so watch the stream. And then they're listening to everyone like Denims, Frogan, Kacytron, Shauna Black, like, you know, all these different bulls. Mike from PA, like, bruh. Idiots. This is what happens when you're a stupid G-boy.
I don't think even that would be entrapment.
No, I think
the thing is, if I made a post that was like, hey, if I made that post that was like, hey, go watch it on Denim's stream, that would be not legit.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. But of course, I did nothing but make a video and copyright it. You know?
Were a few people that went above and beyond to the thing streamer reacting to it, and it's
This is important. I'm gonna go back a little
time
bit.
to form an opinion. The trap was set, and it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement. For example, Denim sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30.
Yep. Like I said, 50 bands. And like I said in the video too, ooh, guaranteed if Hassan's live, was she having 50K? Guaranteed if Hassan initially reacted to the nuke when it dropped, was she having 50K? The answer? Survey says no! Like, bruh.
30 times her regular viewership. She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and
A
their
war of
intentions
decency.
couldn't be clearer. Here's
My bad. Literally clicked the wrong thing. But anyway, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about, the thread. And then, yeah, you see everyone here. Frogan, Shauna Black, Denims, Mike from PA, like Kacytron, all these bulls, yeah.
an excerpt from a stickied post from the Snark subreddit. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3.
Now that right there is the acknowledgement of market substitute. They're explicitly saying, guys, we're going to set you up so that you can consume this content without watching, without, you know, supporting the author of it, right? I mean, it's theft. It's getting a you know, a bootleg. It's a bootleg. And so yeah, it starts here. So the crime, quote unquote crime, it's a civil issue.
It's like, hey guys, if you want to watch the video from the perspective of an echo chamber, actually, there's no perspective because they weren't reacting. They were literally just watch partying. Like, what am I even talking about? They're literally just, again, Denim sitting there the whole time. Like, what are we talking about? This joint, oh my god. Yo, it's just so stupid, bro. Oh my god, they walked right into this motherfucking trap. Like, yo, when I tell you that these motherfuckers keep stepping on rakes, bro, he stepped on a rake. Like, oh my god, bro.
How should I call it? The issue begins here with these moderators.
Mm-hmm.
Who are, and by the way, this is another reason why I just cannot fucking believe that Reddit doesn't react. They've taken down so many Snark subreddits for copyright infringement. Here you have the moderators of a subreddit posting
I say blatantly supporting
links
Yeah.
to people for the express purpose of stealing content. And It's just fucking maddening. It's crazy. Well, anyway, these mods are gonna get sued now. So just fuck them. Fuck all.
We ask that you carry. Wait, hold on. We ask that you carry our subs rules into those spaces too. Like, bro, please. Yo, this shit is so fucking corny. Yo, happy snarking from your respective bunkers. What the fuck? Yo, happy snarking? Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yo, you niggas are pathetic, bro. I'm gonna see you niggas later, bro.
Oh, fuck all these people. To be clear, here's an excerpt from a sticky post from the Snark subreddit.
Oh yeah, they go, happy snarking from your respective bunkers.
That's what I'm saying. That's the corniest shit ever, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? You wanna know? Oh my god, bro. It's already bad being known as a fucking snarker. What the hell is snarking? Oh my god.
Oh, because it's a nuke. See, you're even playing into the theme. You love it.
Of course they love it.
And so there's actually pretty...
It's their entertainment.
What's interesting is...
That's what I'm saying. No matter what side you're on with all of this, to some degree, you, like, everyone has to admit. Yo, and this is what I say about the G-Boys all the time, too. Yo. You're entertained. You are. This is why I keep saying with Hassan too, it's the most annoying shit. Because he'll be like, yo, bro, I don't participate in these petty dramas, and then blatantly, definitely participate in shit and watch niggas that are, again, his own attack dogs, doing and cultivating most of these petty dramas and audiences that do this shit even more. Like, dog, you're definitely playing into these dramas. But like a lot of this, John, bro, a lot of these heads will try to be above this, John. Like you'll see it all the time on the song too. Like I'll try to like shit on slob tubers or whatever, like or claim heads or slob tubers, the worst content ever. All this dog shit. But it's crazy because it's like a lot of people watching them now. A lot of people watching them now. And shout out to the audience, watching Trilly. Like obviously, yo, we ain't no more Pegasus or no John. Shout out to Slob King, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Getting like them type of views, but like heads is watching. And overall, anyway, to sidebar crazy, because I already know Yap Sesh. Yap Vid. Timestamps. But, like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, everyone is entertained. Like, this drama, this slop, this tea for the girly bobs, you know what I'm saying? I love it, babes. Yeah, nah, this John got heads perked up. Heads is here for this John. Trust me. I'm one of them. Once more, Slippy! Lovely.
On this list, only 3 people that I could tell took the bait. Frogan, Denims, and Kacytron. Denims was the main chief recipient. Like I just said,
the cell phone
she had like 30 times her regular viewership. That's a lot of commercialization. And I'm entitled, if I win, which I will, I'm entitled to all the money she made in association with the copyright theft.
Ooh, I guarantee she's gonna delete the stream. If she hasn't already, she's gonna delete the stream. And then I'm gonna ask where both of them streams at.
So I'm gonna need to see those receipts.
I don't know if this holds up, but this sounds like a good point. From GRS, Ethan's video is more akin to when police use a bait car and it's 100% legal, where they put a car in a spot hoping people will try and carjack it, basically.
Yeah,
and then
they still come. Yeah,
that's not.
They come and they commit the crime.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. Yeah.
They walked right into the trap. But at the same time to that, yo, if you didn't want to get trapped and or face the stupid consequences, you don't do the stupid actions. But guess what? I think they did them.
Even less so. It's even less serious than that, because I wanted to make this video to begin with.
The bait car just exists to...
Yeah.
Right. The video was being made regardless.
The video was made in good faith about something I was passionate about, and I put a lot of fucking work into it.
Yeah. The only extra step is like registering it, but that's not that out of the ordinary either. For some people.
Right.
It's just for some reason not common on YouTube, I guess, because people are so used to like cranking out content. They don't think about doing that.
Yeah. Nobody thinks about doing copywriting on YouTube, and I urge people who are making long form, high effort content that they should start copywriting it, because it's very easy to do.
Dumb
It doesn't
question.
cost.
What do you do? to copyright a long time.
You don't even need an
Video.
attorney.
I'm about to say that's not even a dumb question. It's a good question. Like, how do you do this?
All you need to do is like go to the Library of Congress website. You pay like a $40 fee, and you have to send them a copy of the work.
Oh, okay.
So there's like a limit. I think it's like 300 megabyte limit or something. So if it's bigger than that, which it will be, you have to like you have to mail them a copy, like a DVD or something.
Megabyte limit?
Bro, you gotta burn this junk onto a disc. Yep, never doing that.
What are we doing?
For
Do they
upload.
do they even still have blank CDs to burn shit onto? Like, bro, I don't even know if they even got them shit still.
Uploading.
I know, that's crazy.
So we had to send them a DVD and shit, like really dumb
Shut
shit.
up. Really?
Yeah.
DVD.
Or maybe not a DVD. Maybe it was just like one of these
VHS?
little ones.
8-track.
Yeah, it was a tape deck.
We got a
tape
comment
deck?
here from OB. I think it's from Israel because it's in Cked. He said, Ethan, go easy on the snarkers for their bad nuke jokes. It's their only social interaction for that week.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's what I meant. The entertainment.
So anyway, of this list of promoted potential infringers, it was Frogan, Denims, and Kacytron that took the bait, quote unquote. And I really have to thank Snark too, because they like I say, they served them up. They built them up. They got them feeling comfortable. Like
They put them front and center stage. That's what I'm saying. They put them right so all the lights was shining. I ain't gonna hold you. And guess what? The lights. They were unfortunately too bright. I ain't gonna lie, cause yeah, let me tell you, it brought quite the attention to them, or at least some of them.
they made it feel normal, regular. They're like, hey, there's a big subreddit on Reddit. We all want to come watch it with you and not Ethan. That seems totally fine and normal, right? And because they all hate me so much, they don't question. They don't question things that would be like usually reserved for some just common decency, you know. So, I think this whole snarking phenomenon was I kung fu'd it a little bit.
He said, "Ooh."
I kung fu'd the snark.
He said, "Ooh, parry that bull and counterattack. Try this one out."
Or jujitsu'd the snark. What is it when you use the momentum against them?
A jujitsu. I think that's what
I
you're
did a
going for
ground
anyway.
submit on snark. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about. But there's a reason, by the way, when we first started going after the snark like big time, that they all started nuking their accounts.
Right.
Because they realized they were complicit in crimes. If they weren't, they wouldn't have been erasing evidence.
And it's apparently something
And that we know. Erase evidence, bad. No.
that we see them do regularly. Like there's always like accounts changing and no history to accounts.
It's
and,
pretty insane what goes on Reddit.
yeah.
Blizzy Woofy makes a great point. He says, well, at least Anissa is the happiest she's ever been.
Nah, just the most random sub ever. We're not even thinking about Soy Dubs or Yoko. It's like, hey man, but did y'all know that Yoko's happier than ever? I hope y'all knew that, man, because it's crazy, man. Apparently from her own mouth, she been in therapy, bro, and she just doesn't care about no Jones anymore, man, and she's just happier than ever. Tough works we got going. I ain't gonna lie, yo. For the last time I saw, you know what I'm saying, she was on the basement floor, her and Soy Dubs. I don't know if she's that happy.
Very true.
That's all we care about.
But I truly am genuinely the happiest I've ever been in my life right now. I feel so freed.
The happiest I've ever been. Like,
and that's all that we care about here on the H3 show.
oh my gosh.
What's the wolves?
That for Wolfie?
For Wolfie.
Oh, the Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie with that. We need a Gorgeous Gabe sound by it.
You sending the wolf?
You sending the wolf is good. The wolf is the man.
I ain't gonna
Wanting
lie,
to watch
man.
the news.
Y'all ever think Ian never smiled? Nah.
Nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who've supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3. And so also by saying, here's a list of creators who have supported our sub,
by engaging with us or using our post in their critique. It's also like a
oh my god,
it's a tit for it's a,
so funny. Here's a going on to here's a list of creators who supported our sub either by engaging with us directly or starting our posts in their own critiques. It's like, bruh. Feeding the echo chamber, huh, bro? Yeah, man. Let's like the snark, bro. The snark out here spitting straight facts, bro. This one's gonna really debunk them.
Yeah, how do you call it?
They're really just. Oh god.
That's they're so comfortable that they made it so easy. Like as all this was playing out after the nuke went down and before, we were watching with disbelief because it was like,
right.
It's all happening. It's happening.
He said, "Ooh,
it's a
y'all got duped."
What do you call it? We're doing another French term.
Oh, no.
Please.
Oh, Lord. Please don't.
Please.
This for that. This for that. This for that.
Peace de resistance.
It means this for that.
This for
tit for tat?
No, not tit for tat. This for that.
That's what I was thinking.
Tips are fun.
I don't know.
Tit for tat. This for that.
Ceci pour cela?
Oh.
I just translated this for that in French, and that's what it said. Here,
Oh, are you
I'll
talking
have
about
the robot say it?
Are you talking about Latin? Hoc pro illo?
Quid pro. No, not quid pro.
Quid pro.
Oh, that's not French. That's Latin,
right? Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, who cares?
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Same continent.
Dead ass fucking language.
Ceci pour cela. Ceci pour cela.
He's calling you a sissy, dude.
Ceci pour cela.
I also called you a pussy too.
Ceci pour cela.
Oh shit, you
Sissy pussy? Wait, what is that saying? Who called me a sissy puss?
I called you a
Ceci
cat,
pour
dude.
cela.
Sissy puss.
Sissy and a
Ceci
pussy.
pour cela.
Yeah, so it's a quid pro quo. It's like, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. So they're deep in collusion here. There's no question about it. Here they're offering
seen
these
this
streamers
term.
as mark.
Somebody just said, I've seen this being used lately. Gaslighting. When a group pushes.
Gaslighting?
Chat, stop sliding me. Yeah, I remember when Pope Dioro was saying that joke. That joke was so funny.
When a group pushes to bad decisions. So
Yeah, gaslighting, yeah.
the snark was gaslighting.
Gaslighting.
Yeah,
Stop
so good. That's really good.
So that read the definition again.
It's just the Jordan report said, Ethan, the term is gaslighting when a group pushes people to bad decisions.
So that's what I've been calling snark brain. I feel
Right,
like.
that's what we've been.
Yeah, I like gaslighting better though. That's very
I think
good.
gaslighting is perfectly embodies it. Like for example, Anissa's announced that she's going to come back and start streaming, and I'm like, oh.
What, like the old booby streams? How about no? How about no? Let's hope that isn't true.
Oh, she thinks people actually. She's so getting love from Snark. She thinks people actually care about her.
Now that's she's really high off those snark fumes, bro. I don't know who does she think she's gonna be streaming to?
Oh.
She's being gaslit by the Snark.
Obviously Jewish.
And all these people were gaslit.
The snark is 100% gaslighting her. Oh, yo, Cabra said no, boy. He said, yo, that's not your element. Stop playing me, you heard? Hold on. He said, y'all, we editing that out? Didn't edit the last one out, not editing this one out, and never gonna do so. Ever. Sloppy gang. Anyway, we back into the Jones, so do it. No cap. No cap.
Into, you know, brazen copyright infringement.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No, that's no.
Jewish.
That's a Ian thing. Stinky breath. Weirdo mango juice and
Cock
mango
pants.
juice drinking stinky breath. Son of a gun.
Mango juice is the worst thing. Like, that gives you bad breath
Yeah,
in
you
its
can
own.
feel that it's nasty. She
It's
goes,
so
"You have-"
gross.
She goes,
That's
your
so
breath
gross,
is
too,
so
instead of brushing
bad.
his teeth.
Your breath is so bad. I'm recoiling in horror. And his response.
A casual emasculation.
I'm wash that down with some mango. What a fucking gross human being. Holy shit. Market substitutes in their critique of H3. Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for my work. This is the cardinal sin of copyright infringement. The Snark subreddit has been a frequent and persistent infringer. That's how I knew when this video came out, the Snarkers were going to encourage, promote, and push streamers to commit copyright infringement. I should thank the Snarkers, actually. Because of their predictability, they acted like double agents for us, incriminating their favorite streamers and serving them up on a golden platter. So, thank you, Snark.
Really?
It's one thing for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement. But how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Well, guys, if you enjoy...
You don't have to do anything. Because they'll do it themselves.
Enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
Throw a prime. Throw a prime.
If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
It turns out I show this clip. I think this one might be the worst.
Yes.
Because it's like you couldn't cook that up in a lab worse. Because she's like, you're watching it with me for the express purpose of substituting the market, and also, will you please compensate me financially for doing that for you? It's like, yeah, exactly. Like it's so bad.
It's just like blatant. Like it just shows how blatantly malicious it is. Like it's very clear, yo. You're not going on this, John, to be like critical or to like really give your opinions and conjecture, yo. You just want to reap the benefits of the vid, bruh, because you have an ever so huge hate boner because you got a real boner, or better yet, you want to suck on Hassan's boner, and like obviously try to be malicious towards Ethan. Like it's just like, dude, no.
I need to go to the bathroom. This boba's going right through me.
I
gotta say, I'm not a fan of this shit. Is like,
did you eat the bean?
Surprised.
It has this sour cream flavor that's like it just makes everything taste the same.
Did you eat the bean one?
I tried both.
And you didn't like the beef one?
You like the beef one better.
The beef one's better. Yeah.
I'll take another bite of the beef.
Bite of the beef. Here we go. Wait, can you put up the curtain? I don't really want one. Yeah, thank you. The curtain. There, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You can keep it on that picture, Stan.
I saw some funny chatters doing chat things.
Chat things?
Just chat things.
Do you have an example?
I'm looking for that.
Okay. In the meantime, here, I'll read this.
Wait, can I get Tom Ward a note real quick?
Okay.
Tom, could you please move closer to your microphone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tom Ward.
Thank you.
I wouldn't wait because I actually put
professional
him in.
broadcaster,
I'm
Tom.
sorry.
Should know
not
In
for
Tom's
podcasting.
defense, Tom was looking
It's horrible.
at Olivia's screen because my monitors aren't on, so that's why. Yeah.
Tom, just move
Yes,
closer. Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
This
Thanks,
is
Tom
what
Ward.
podcasting is about.
Tom Ward, everybody.
Tom Ward, everybody.
Wait, is this real?
So it doesn't let me go back to read the old chats. So you gotta help me with that. But
Okay.
yeah, there was a comment saying that there's a really funny Kacytron moment from right now.
Is it this tarot card
Yeah.
thing? Okay, hold
So
on.
if you guys can vet that.
Yeah, no, I think she's live with a tarot card reader, which, shout out.
Hey, we did
just
it
did
first.
that. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Divine retribution. It's coming, and it's going to be severe. So I'm gonna do a tarot reading about this because I feel like that's what we really need right now.
No, you're right. You're exactly right.
Okay, we have the Hanged Man. Okay.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, yeah, we just really need the tarot card reading right now. Well, I'm about to get my fucking ass sued. Oh my god. Yo, I can't. Yeah, I can't, bro. Like, yo. Like, bro. A tarot card reading is not what you need right now, hon. What you need right now is the best lawyer possible, and I'm not gonna lie, your ass is still boxed. Yo. Oh my. Yes. sorry. It's so stupid.
Wow.
You're right.
Oh, that is
You're
good
exactly
stuff.
right.
That is
That's a soundbite.
That's next level cope. Like genuinely.
Cope.
Not seeing cope on that one.
Danny from Israel said, thank you so much. I am so worried for everybody in Israel. I hope you guys are staying safe. It's been the scariest I think it's ever been. I don't remember anything so scary on this level before. The Intifada was really scary, but at least like you could stay at home and avoid crowds. But right now it's like it's just a Russian roulette type of thing. You don't know where it's gonna fall and if the safe room is even gonna help. So
How is everyone in your family okay?
so far okay, but it's like every like hour or two I message them. Everyone's still okay. Everyone's still okay.
Yeah.
It's just like I just don't know.
Yeah. I have some insight here that's been provided. Not about war in the Middle East, but about tarot. The Hangman card, which is what was pulled on Ethan there, represents a period of surrender, sacrifice, and gaining new perspectives. Now, wait a minute. Yeah.
Oh my.
She was pulling it for Casey.
Different perspectives.
So does that mean that the cards are telling you you gotta settle and quickly, Casey?
I said, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. I think you might just want to settle the bag. Yo, just go ahead and take the easy way out because this boy is gonna be a prop for you.
It's literally in the cards. That's actually kind of incredible. It encourages pausing, reassessing, and letting go of old patterns.
Yeah, no, I would definitely reassess this situation.
To embrace a new, fresh viewpoint.
Change that bong water.
Yeah, put the pipe down.
Well, hold on. We're not.
We're WeChat.
We're pro
I'm not
WeChat.
shitting on- I'm not shitting.
He said, yo, if you want to get smacked. Yeah, just don't be obliterated while watching the content, nuke.
I think it's extremely funny that she smoked weed 47 times. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, of course.
That
42.
42.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Casey, please.
What I'm trying to say, Dan,
Accuracy is
is
important. 42.
change the bong water. There's a good remedy, some salt, a little alcohol. And just
You guys are exposing yourself. She was not smoking a bong. She was smoking a volcano vaporizer.
I learned that. I learned today.
She had a volcano?
Yes.
No, she's
I
hitting.
love that thing.
I had to blur it because you can't show that on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But it was the unblurred footage was
way funnier.
Way funnier because she's just got this big fucking plastic bag.
I've never seen that.
That's what I was saying. Like, yo, during the video, I was like, yo, is that like plastic bags? Like, yo, what is she smoking out of, bro? You just see like this huge like balloon looking John. You just sitting there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Looks so crazy.
Dude, I knew someone that had that and they would go hit it every like 5 fucking seconds, wait for it to inflate. I thought it was the
You know about that, Olive?
I've used that.
But that's been around.
That's for hardcore usage.
All true stoners know about the volcano.
Say it again?
That's for hardcore usage, right?
I use it at my friend's house. I love the ritual of like getting it ready and like putting it on the machine.
It's fun as like a communal thing.
Yeah.
Hitting it over and over again by yourself in your room is definitely like a different vibe.
An experiment.
Is it like a gravity bomb type thing, or is it different?
It like
Wait, I forgot, guys. I forgot. It's for medical use.
Oh.
Well, it can be.
I changed
Totally.
I mean, it is
weed.
valid for that use, and it's certainly, as far as I can tell, better than smoking it traditionally. Although she was doing that too, right?
Yeah, she's doing both.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm like, yeah, it could be for medical, John, but I don't know. Like, usually if you do a medical, you probably take like some like what CBD gummies or some Johns like that, bro. She's piping out the bong. I ain't gonna cap, like, bro.
She's an aim for the health.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, nah, she doing this jar wreck, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it vaporizes it, heats it up, and then it basically pumps it into just essentially a plastic bag that you can then disconnect.
It's super crinkly, which cracks me. The sound was very funny.
It looks so funny. It's a giant bag.
Yeah, it's like you're walking around with a balloon.
Yeah.
I love it.
I couldn't believe it. 42 times.
Yeah. Well, the video was an hour and a half.
What's that come out to?
Yeah, how many hits per minute is that actually? It's 90 minutes, right? And 42? I mean, it's almost twice per minute. 45 would be...
Twice per minute is actually insane.
Twice per minute.
I could not be twice per minute because, if it's like, what's the name? If it's an hour 43, that would be what? I can't even do math. 103 minutes because, that would be 200 pulls. There's no way.
Every 2 minutes, right?
Oh wait, every 2 minutes. No, I'm thinking the wrong way.
Once every 2 minutes.
Once every 2 minutes. Yeah.
Once every 2.
Oh, okay.
For example, like how
That's what I'm saying. Like 200 hits, bro. You would be sitting there. Like, bro, you would be gone, bro. Like, you'd be past baked, bro. You'd be on stupider, bro. Like Zupiter, bro.
Not that bad.
Like hit you.
But then you're taking a full bag. That doesn't seem like a light load.
No, not particular.
Maybe she doesn't have any money. How much does that cost in smoking weed?
Well, I'd say the opposite. I think that shows that she does have money.
That thing is
she can afford
expensive?
to. Well, just I mean,
she can afford.
That's a lot of weed that you're burning through.
Sure.
A pretty quick clip. 90 minutes. You're probably going through.
Because you need a good amount to fill up the balloon, right, Dan?
We saw a really funny clip from her stream right now.
Oh, I want to see it.
She has a tarot reader.
I want to see.
Okay, here I'll pull.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
The Tarot Joan is so.
Divine retribution. It's coming, and it's going to be severe. So
wait, what? Hold on. Is she a secret H3 fan or what? The tarot reader.
I'm gonna do a divine retribution. It's coming.
Divine retribution. Yeah, I can't.
It's going to be severe. So I'm gonna do a tarot reading about this because I feel like that's what we really need right now.
No, you're right.
Is she talking about the lawsuit?
Right.
Okay, we have the Hanged Man.
Oh God.
So she got the hanging man.
And we looked up the definition of the hanging man.
Doesn't seem
you're not
good.
gonna you're not gonna believe what the
it's a card of like reassessment. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like again. I think she might want to reassess this whole situation.
The little meaning behind it is, it says in tarot, the Hanged Man card represents a period of surrender, sacrifice, and gaining new perspectives. It encourages pausing, reassessing, and letting go of old patterns to embrace a fresh viewpoint.
Honestly,
surrender.
That's the best.
Listen to the cards.
The best advice I can give to you three.
That card was spot on because I think that's what you should do.
Is settle.
No, you're right.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
exactly right.
Encourage pausing.
Or just.
It does.
Well, no, but that's
pausing.
too late. I mean, they already infringed.
Yeah, that's too late.
You can. I definitely encourage pausing in the future. Definitely.
No, you're right.
I don't know if that's gonna do them too good now. Like Ethan just said. I mean, like, the damage already done.
I know.
You're exactly right.
She's such. Anyway.
Is it possible you're suing because she out-vaped you?
That's interesting.
It's a talking point brewing in the chat.
Shout out. Well, then how do you explain why I sued the other two?
Right.
No,
doesn't hold
right.
doesn't hold water. Sorry.
You're exactly right.
Gang not.
They just
Gang not hitting his vape hard enough had us.
Do it for you. You couldn't cook up a more incriminating statement if you tried. Denims, the queen of self-owning, you prevail again. There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now. I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress. Some of you guys out there sweating?
The face when you know. Your ops are cooked. Yo, he said, yeah, they're done.
Even though theoretically I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars, but the purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes us all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community as we know it.
Well, guys.
Yeah, so this is the most important point that I hope people
can take away and bring to the battlegrounds that are of people lying about it is that this is not an attack on all reactors. Although it might be a wake-up call for some to, do better.
That's what I'm saying, because it's like, from this standpoint, it's basically to say, like, you, should not go into a video maliciously, especially on a frequent basis, and be like, oh, yeah, bro, we just don't want to support this motherfucker. We don't want to support this nigga, bro. Let's just steal the views from this nigga. And then also to that is, like, when you do react to other people's video, you're obviously supposed to be giving your commentary on it. So, make sure you're giving it. I've been saying that this whole time, but no, it's really stamped to, like, obviously you want to, people are there watching you for your opinions and I swear, y'all know I hate myself, bro. Truly is a dumbass. Cannot grammar. Heads are watching you for your opinions and conjecture, so it will probably be in your best interest and, theirs if you give that, you know what I'm saying? Like, heads come into your John, you should just be sitting there like the entire time, just pulling a cell phone, not even pulling, pulling the actions of the cell phone queen, better yet, sitting there just like not saying anything, not obviously being critical of videos or whatever if they need to be, like, you know what I'm saying, and this type of jazz. It's just like, bro, come on, man. If you're just having 5 minutes, it's time to add a little bit more. Like, bro.
Right? But mostly, we should all be on the same page here. Like, it's one thing to watch the video. It's a whole nother thing to sit there on camera on a massive platform and just brazenly say, I'm stealing this guy's content. I'm replacing his. Can you please, can you pay me to do that? It's like, what? This cannot be the industry standard. This is
No, but it's okay because it's Ethan Klein and he bad, so therefore we could do whatever.
Completely broken. And I think that, someone like Asmongold XQC, I think that they would agree that that's crazy. And so that's my hope, is that everyone can kind of come together and realize that, like, listen, this is too much. This is too much. And my concern is,
it sounds like he agrees.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a big supporter.
Yeah.
Minecraft enchantment.
My concern is that my concern is that if it's not me, somebody's going to do it eventually.
Right.
Would you say it would be like somebody like Disney or Amazon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying in the vid, because Disney I can't even. Jeez. Just bless me. I ain't gonna lie. I know none of y'all said bless you. No cap. I'm calling y'all out on the timestamp. But, like, yeah, this is what I was saying in the vid. Yeah, apparently, like, Disney's suing, like, one of the AI Johns. I'm pretty sure it's, like, Midjourney, or it's either Midjourney or Stable Diffusion or one of them Johns. But, like, yeah, they're suing, like, one of them because, like, the whole, like, Studio Ghibli, like, type images where, like, these people are asking and putting prompts into the AIs and generating, like, these type of the properties, basically style, and getting a whole bunch of AI images put out. So obviously that's infringing on these companies' copyright. So, like, Disney, for example, they like, nah, bro, can't have this because, if the AI is able to make Johns, they'll probably make it better than us. We can't have that. We gotta keep rinsing Disney adults of all their fucking money, bro. So it's like, they're gonna start really cracking down on shit like this.
Oh, well, Amazon's not going to sue itself.
Oh.
Well, that would be weird if it sued someone on their platform for stealing their shit.
They're different departments. I mean, it's possible.
But you'd be Disney or Sony or something like that.
Sony. I was trying to think of the examples that you said in the video.
Yeah, Sony.
You're trying to show that you watched the video, then.
Very good.
Good job.
No, you're right.
And they're going to come in and they're going to want blood. Right?
You're exactly right.
They're not going to just go after these dipshits. They're going to go after the whole game. Which I don't want. I don't want that,
Somewhat related, interesting development. Did you hear that Disney is suing Midjourney?
Really?
Yeah. Which is very...
well, there you go. Yeah, so it's Midjourney. So, Disney is on their ass.
I've been waiting for this to happen because
interesting.
The whole AI image generator
just
and
for
video...
stealing their content?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I've been waiting to see the whole time this last couple years that those have been blowing up. In my mind, I'm like, how Disney is so protective of their copyrights, and they are like happy to go after anybody. How are they comfortable with this? And it turns out they weren't, and I guess have been working on suing them for a while. And they seem to be going after Midjourney because they're one of the smaller AI companies. But it could set a precedent that would then ripple out to the other ones. So very interesting development.
Yeah.
That was just a couple days ago.
They probably have a strong case.
I mean,
I know.
I would imagine again, because like again, the whole stuff happening with the Studio Ghibli like profile pictures and the art and all that. Like, bro, if the AIs are able to make this, John, and just print it out, like, yo, that's gonna be bad for. That's not for some, like for pretty much all of these companies, especially within like the media sense. Because yeah, bro, if the AIs can do it better than us, why would people go through our Johns, go through our means, bro? They just gonna go through like the AIs because they can do it better and all that, and then that makes us lose a lot of money. And corporations, they love a dollar, let me tell you.
No, that this is a very contentious topic.
This is a new frontier.
But it's a very new frontier. But from everything I understand, I don't understand how they don't have a case. Like, if you're training these models off of their work and it's able to spit out, close replications of the work, I mean, on both ends of that seems pretty bad for these
We need
companies.
to slow down the AI thing a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah, it's getting too crazy.
Yep.
I mean, at some point, like with AIs and John like that, obviously, like the innovations of AI get better and better, like as each year like goes by. But at some point, we'll probably have like a plat for a good period, probably for like at the very least like a year or two, and then like things start to pick up in AI. But like, because at some point, heads gotta like as it like keeps innovating and getting better. At some point, heads gotta like worry about balancing it and managing it. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously from there on, you can make more innovations, but. What do I know? Does Trilly look like he's in there building ChatGPT? No.
You're exactly
So
right.
shout out Disney.
Okay, shout out Disney. They're doing good moves out there.
If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
The state of reaction content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him. This is not a healthy environment.
That's
and
what
with
I
people
said.
like Hassan reacting to entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that Sony or Disney comes along, sues everybody, and sets a devastating precedent that can endanger our entire field. Now, before I tell you who the 3 people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs.
He's only targeting the pro-Palestine creators. Oh my God! Like, yo, I was literally saying this shit earlier, like, Brett, because Hassan loves whipping that boy out so fast.
All 3 are on this list. In fact, they're the only 3, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video. Thank you. Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home, guys? Kacytron.
Bing, bing, bing.
The queen of ripping farts and bong loads.
They do musicals. They're very musical people.
Here's an example of her commentary.
Are you being serious? Dog, what do you look? You think I made this?
Frogan, who bless her soul, she's still rising.
Frogodite.
Can I walk away?
She's
and use the
gonna win this
bathroom? Do
year.
I have permission?
Frogan's gonna win this year.
Rising star, rising streamer award, man, the 3-time champ. Crazy works.
Feel it. Thank you, Alexandra, for the gifties. 20 gifties from Alexandra. Thank you so much.
When she was running the 1 year, I had a shirt made that says "Frogan wins or we riot."
That's how I feel.
Times change. I gotta say though,
she didn't win, man. She keeps not winning.
No, she won that year, but
oh yeah, she did win.
She
You're
did
right.
win.
Oh, okay.
I do appreciate her saying that she doesn't fuck with me or Lena anymore, because it does make me feel less bad about all this. So
it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, shout out.
If she was
feel vindicated, like, yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, that's what it is, Frogan. I mean, you've been on sneaky shit, but alright, we gonna see you later. And that's based.
It was like, I love them. That would hurt.
I hope you get PTSD.
Well, people would love to run with that narrative too. To say.
I understand it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but anyway, we're rooting for her.
Me and Frogan are still cool.
This is her year. This is her year.
Yo.
She's gonna actually rise. She's gonna be a star this year.
Now you mentioned a fart with Casey.
Yes, so she has a farting sound effect. And at first we thought she was actually just farting on stream. And we're like, this is insane. But there's some kind of
ew, stinky. Trying to copy caca pants over there.
You got by the soundbite?
Yeah.
Wow, outdone on your own game.
Baited. But it turns out she just has some kind of
Wait, so she's hitting
It's an incentive that makes it sound like she's farting, and she doesn't react to it. That's the thing.
Well,
I think me and Love have that as well.
I'm very familiar with these. I knew exactly the sounds. I immediately knew that.
Why everyone got fart
It's
sound
blurp,
effects?
isn't it,
What do you-
Love?
Huh?
Is it blurp? Is that the... Anyways,
No,
go ahead.
Well, that's what I used for it when I got pulled over.
Ooh.
Yeah. And my spam farts.
Do you have that set up?
Yeah.
All the time?
No. Only when police comes.
Yeah, I have it.
Just playing all the sound bites that sound like you're shitting yourself. Yeah, we just need to go through the list.
Quick?
Yeah.
I do it at home, but Love is crazy for doing it in public. I would never.
So Casey's got fart sound effects. She's ripping bong loads the whole time. She's doing tarot card readings. In another timeline, she could be on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd
Sound
be
like you
sitting-
fit right
she'd be
in.
sitting right here.
Yeah.
That's
real.
the shame. That's the shame of
It
it.
is a shame.
You're exactly
Bridge?
right.
The girl that you just sued today.
No, Bridge.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
No, you cannot.
This is my fave.
Oh.
She's watching the content, Nuke. She gets up for several minutes, comes back.
For me, interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happens?
And she asked her chat, what happens?
And that's what I kept saying on the job, which is like, yo, audience captured, fueling the echo chamber or whatever, because now her chat has to give her the context. Obviously, Hassan, his Ibiters, his G-boys, they gonna be liars, bro, because, they're spreading around the same rhetoric he is. Like, bro, it's only just gonna perpetuate the same Johns, bro.
And Denims, the queen of self-owning. And my God, is she the queen of that?
It's very...
And then also, like, and again, like, think about also that factor. Like, you're asking the chat what happens. Aren't you, again, supposed to be the person giving the commentary? You're the one that should definitely know what's happening.
Very obvious from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sneeko fan.
Oh my God, bro, I love you, Hassan. Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
None of the hostages that have been released so far have said that they have been raped. The hostages have public statements. You can go look
Dude,
at that.
I have to tell you,
The sexual assault.
when editing this and also with the Nuke, this clip makes my skin crawl. Like her saying this about rape victims, lying about them, by the way, and being so jovial and like it makes my skin crawl, dude.
And that, like, this was crazy because, yo, someone in the comments was saying the same John, too. Like, I had seen it. And it's like, yo, it's crazy that Denims will do the same shit. Like, especially with Hassan, like, Hassan, I can't say this motherfucker's name. Well, like, especially with the shit that Hassan was doing, again, denying, like, all the rapes that happened on October 7th. Bruh, goddamn fucking Hamas got... Yo, this nigga's name just keeps getting fucking longer. Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden... Wait, no. How does it go? Wait, how does it go? What's the whole John? There's so many Johns now. Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Baby Oil, Houthi, Piker. No, better yet, wait, hold on, bro. There's so many names we gotta add for this motherfucker. Yo, Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Houthi, Forensics, or it didn't happen, Piker. There we go. Yeah, she got it straight from this motherfucker, bro. So, of course, she's gonna be perpetuating the narrative like, oh my God, Forensics, or it didn't happen. But also to that, yo, the factor of, yo, Denims, you're a girly pop, yo. You're a girly pop. So you would think, especially on your end, yo, it's real crazy that you would deny that this is happening to women over there, bruh. And you're a woman yourself. It's crazy. Like, that's actually nutty, bruh. Like, that's actually nutty. Like, you would go so far out of your way to deny this shit. And hun, you're a girly pop. Really? Okay. Damn. Hassan's cock must be that charming, huh?
It's like, this is such a vile person. Like, holy
You're telling me.
shit.
The hostages have public statements. You can go look at that.
them. The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being.
This Yemeni kid is just a Yemeni kid with a gun and is not a Houthi, and there is no proof of him being a Houthi.
Are you a
Yo, Denims, what was that Twitter post he had with the drawing with the dude on the pike? Explain that.
soldier? Yes. Well, that seems pretty definitive.
He never said Hassan Nasrallah was a good guy.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the fun. It never ends, and she really does deliver. And throughout this whole process of making this video and filing the lawsuit, she continues to be the queen of self-own in ways that would be hard to serve up if you were trying. And you'll see.
And this is why she's the queen. She's royally stupid. I ain't gonna lie. No, seriously though. Again, why is she still posting? Do not know. Better, why is she still streaming? Definitely don't know.
See more of that as we get into it.
One part. Let's take a look at the complaints.
Yes.
And let's start with my favorite of the three, the very own, the prestigious, the highly acclaimed, the highly analytical Kacytron.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein.
He said. Yeah, because when I heard that sound, that shit was so funny.
So we're gonna watch it.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you?
You can't just fucking say that. It's crazy. And then also the collusion with this subreddit. It was like an organized, concerted effort to steal as many views from me as possible.
Right.
You know, the thing is, like, you can hate watch all you want, but the deal is you still have to watch. If you
This is what I say all the time. Yo, facts, bro. Like, it's so crazy. That's why I keep telling the G-boys, bro, like, y'all are entertained, bro. It's like, yo, heads will come in and say, like, yo, you're so wrong, Trilly, you're so wrong about this shit, bro. You're a dumbass, bro. You're a fascist. You're all this, bro. But it's like, yo, if you really think I'm wrong and all that type of shit, why do you niggas come back to watch? See, this is where I really be at. I'm calling these niggas out, bro. You come back to watch every fucking time. Every time I'm talking about your king, you come back to watch. But if you think my opinions are dumb and all this shit, why the fuck are you watching? You're entertained. And that's why I always say I keep it a buck too. I think Hassan is a fucking dumbass. But guess what? I'm entertained by him being a fucking dumbass, coming out here saying this dumb shit. I'll keep it a whole stack of them, but some of these heads would be like, nah, fuck these heads, bro. Nah, bro, they're dumb as shit, bro. Shouldn't follow none of their opinions, all this John. And still go back and watch these motherfuckers hate watch and sit there and enjoy that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Just admit it. We all hate watching, enjoying the slop drama tease together. We just got differing opinions. And some niggas, they crashing out a bit more than others. And that's coming from the crash out. Y'all see how I'm reacting some of these gens. But yeah, you G-boys know you're entertained. You know. Badass.
you really don't like the content, don't watch it.
I be trying to say, and that's what's so real too, because like even like with me with the whole Hassan John, bro, like I'm only watching. I need y'all to keep it stamped, bro. I'm only watching this nigga when we come up and have like the daily slops again. Shout out heads like more Pegasus, bro. I'm only watching him then. Bro, I'm telling you, if it's not on the vid or no John, bro, that's the only time I hate watching this nigga, bro. If I'm normally like upstairs watching whatever Jones, you know, chilling on my own time, on personal time, bro, a Hassan shit come up or a Hassan industrial complex vid from one of these clip channel motherfuckers come up, bro, that's an immediate not interested. Cause I'm fucking not, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, that's the shit I never understand. Like, yo, cause like in like heads will also say like, yo, bro, heads only doing this shit for the content. Yeah, that's true to a factor. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, yeah, bro, I tell you all the time, I love $1. Keep it more unethical though. But also on that same factor, like, no, like I said, I do find it very entertaining when I have to come down and condemn these bulls because they're morons. It's lovely. But the $1, you know, just adds a bit more pocket to it. But yeah, now on my free time when I'm really just trying to enjoy it because there's no monetary incentive, there's no fucking way I'm about to be wasting my time listening to Hassan yap about fucking nothing. Because I'm still trying to figure out that point that he was trying to get to in a debate, like I said earlier. Shit's tough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. If you think a nigga is annoying and or dumb and all this shit and you can't stand him, hit the not interested. because if you fucking don't, and you keep going back, you're interested, and you need to admit it. So yeah, that was my daily rant, you know what I'm saying, for the G-Boys.
If you want to watch it, you still have to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like thinking again about Howard Stern, that famously is like, how long do the fans listen for? An hour. How long do the haters listen for? An hour and a half.
Yeah. Yo, that's like actually stamped in, bro. Yo, a hater bull, bro, a hate watcher bull will watch your entire video, bro. Meanwhile, the heads that actually support you, you know what I'm saying? And like the content that you're putting out, yo, they'll like watch you here and there, whatever, you know what I'm saying, to enjoy that jump. A hate watcher, no, they there to dead ass just hate that jump, but they gonna make sure they see everything to hate though. Again, this is why I keep saying they're entertained, bruh. Because you gonna see every John to hate, bruh. Trust. You gonna watch the whole Johns.
They have to still listen, right? You know, it defeats the whole system. The whole system's breaking down. This is bullshit, you know? Think, why are you so comfortable? We've given each complaint a clever little title, and here's Kacytron's. Yeah. She smoked more than she spoke. Did someone ask, is this actually in the complaint? Yes, this is the top of the complaint.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the picture. Yeah, it's right there. Kacytron smokes 42 times. That's what I was saying. The complaints are very funny.
Yes.
Action. And just as a silly thought experiment, we thought,
it's called, I don't know if I said, it's called Smoked More Than She Spoke.
That one's very good. That one, I think this was the best of the three.
Your faves?
Yeah, as far as the titles,
It'd be funny if she spent more time smoking than she did talking. Thinking there was no way that could be true. Well, we tallied them up, and lo and behold, there's 15 minutes, 40 seconds of commentary versus 18 minutes and 55 seconds of smoking. She spent 3 minutes and 15 seconds longer smoking than she did talking in her quote-unquote reaction. And whatever...
And the John's an hour 40, so it's like, yo, you only have 15 minutes worth of actual like reaction commentary, like opinions and conjecture or whatever about the vid. This shit really was just a watch party, bro. That stuff.
Whatever talking she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably from smoking 42 times.
Oh yeah, happening?
Where she said I lost the plot.
Trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The complaint continues.
Yo. Then what the fuck are you watching this shit for? It's like, yo, you don't even know what you're watching. You have no like, what's the name? You have no background on the shit you're watching. You're not even paying attention. Like, bro, how are you supposed to give opinions and conjecture on something you're not even like aware of or literally just paying attention to? Like I said, dumb. It's very clear when malicious, you know what I'm saying, to obviously like take away views from Ethan and all this jazz like Ked's been saying. Like, come on, we've been saying this for the past 3 hours and still going.
Is often too
this is the part you love.
This is my favorite part.
Wait, this is important though.
Yeah.
I've just been informed that she's also enjoying Taco Bell on her
God.
stream right now. Taco Bell,
bestie.
taro, weed smoking, fart sound effects. I'm telling you, in another timeline, it could have been a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, taro, and THC, baby.
TTT time.
I wonder if she knows about mood.com, right?
Yeah, use the code H3 for 25% off, right, Tom?
Right.
And whatever talking she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably from smoking 42 times.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The complaint continues.
If you're wondering, that does not count as critical commentary.
Okay, I was wondering. Thank you for clarifying.
Just to be clear.
Of course that doesn't count as critical commentary. She's literally saying she lost the plot. She doesn't know what's going on in the video. How is that? That's not even commentary. You don't even know what you're commenting on. Like, oh my God, it's so hilarious. Like,
that is a problem. You know.
One is often too obliterated to comment on the nuke and instead stares blankly at her computer screen. In a span of 2 hours and 7 minutes, Kacytron smokes marijuana, frequently in highly concentrated forms through vaporizers, on 42 separate occasions. At one point, Kacytron is so wasted that she states, quote, "What is happening? I'm trying to follow, but I've lost the plot." To give you an idea, the majority of her commentary comes down to this.
I don't understand this bit that he's doing.
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
See
PM's coming out of Qatar.
What the hell
you
is
kids
going
love anime,
on?
right?
He's read more books than you could ever imagine.
What is happening?
This is still like so ridiculous. Like, bro, how are you even smoking this much? Like, bro, I would be up on this boy fried as shit. Like, bro, I'd be sitting here like, like, yo, bro, my eyes probably be red as shit, low as hell. Like, bro, already lower than they already be looking off the normal, bro. Like, I'd be sitting here like this. Like, yo, yeah, this shit crazy. Like, never, bro.
I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
Jesus, when you see it all laid out.
They're very musical people. Are you being serious? Dog, what do you look? You think I made this for you?
Turn around.
This isn't a music video, son.
And as dumb as all that is, this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. Without necessarily.
Yeah, I love the MGS sound alert. Like, oh, nah, that doesn't sound like a good one, bad man. That one right there, that's not a good one, man.
Necessarily supporting Ethan Klein.
Oh my gosh, so stupid.
So we're gonna watch it. What the fuck is going on here?
Stating once again, just driving the point home. It's not even about the shitty, lazy reactions. It's about the malicious theft.
Bro, did she get a pass? She just took 42 hits to the dome. I mean,
pretty impressive. No, I mean
like straight to the knocker, bro.
She's a soldier for
props
getting
for
through
sure.
the video.
Yeah. For sure, props. Right, that her intention of doing this is so that people who don't want to support me can watch it through her, is why copyright infringement laws exist. You could not and should not do that, especially if your commentary consists of you taking bong
I just noticed Goonathon. Oh my god.
loads. At least try to engage with the content. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost got me. You know her and you love her, guys. Frogan. Reaction by exiting.
Now,
here she is getting
a little critique.
Uh-oh.
What?
This one is called, it's a picture of her getting up out of her chair and called reaction by exiting.
Reacting.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. That actually wasn't going to be my criticism, but of the three, that one hit the least, I would say.
Well, that's not a criticism. I mean, they can't all be slammers.
They can't all be slammers, absolutely.
That was your critique?
No, the critique was about the previous shot where
Yeah.
you did the gag, and then it was the more you know star, and you said, whoa, was that a flying star?
Falling star.
You said flying.
So maybe that was a compliment.
But it would either be a falling star or a rising star, but this is just a flying star.
Can we listen to?
I'm just like, huh? I'm like, does it matter? Like,
Let's roll it back. Let's take another
I'm not
listen.
disagreeing. I'm analyzing what that could. Frogan. Flying star. It almost to engage with the content. Whoa, what was that? Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost got me. You know her and you love her, guys.
Should be a rising
You're right. No, I
star.
misspoke.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow.
That is really
I've lost
it still hit pretty decent, so that's
the
all right.
plot.
That is going to be such a great soundbite.
I was gonna say Dan is really participating in the class today.
Yeah, good. You could.
Well, I have some. I
Although
have
it's
some
just
critiques.
to point out my flaws.
Yeah, I have
Let's be real.
critiques.
It's pretty standard fare.
Yep.
No, you're right.
You're so right.
Frogan. Reaction by exiting. Here she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative? I guess the judge will decide. She said, quote, "It's time to watch the new nuke ethically. Hell yeah." Huh. Very smart to say on camera, by the way. She said, quote, "Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me." Well, you are so welcome. And I'm
Watch party.
so glad that you were able to enjoy that day. Her commentary is so
It'll cost you though.
non-existent that even her own fans begin to
Yo, wait till I block my trap card.
call her out.
I don't have anything to say, dude, because he's cycling the same fucking points over and over again. What more commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 30 hour
Is it because you have no genuine, actual hard-hitting criticisms? Probably.
Hour, 1 minute and 32 seconds. It's been the same shit over and over again.
Why are you watching it then?
Precisely.
20 fucking minutes. Like, what commentary do you want me to add by, like, oh, this guy's a fucking...
If you have no commentary to add, yep, I think it's about time to turn this shit off then. Or better yet, not watch it at all.
Idiot, he's mentally ill.
But we know you're watching it maliciously because you have and I mean a very big preconceived bias on Ethan Klein. Because you're a Hassan Glazer, again. Because you're a Hassan Orbiter.
He's having a mental breakdown and uploaded it to fucking YouTube.
By the way, if you ever start to feel bad for Frogan, remember who she is.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. He's mentally ill and he's having a mental breakdown and uploaded it to fucking YouTube.
Just
beast? Yeah, I tell
remember.
you.
Also, if you had done that, Frogan, that probably would have helped you. Yes. The answer to your question is yes.
You should probably add some commentary. I mean, you're supposed to be a political commentator, whatever the fuck, just like your King Zaddy Hassan. Like, it would be great if you added some commentary to that shit. It would be, in the job description.
You should have been pausing and saying things like that.
Yeah, but if it's not interesting, then why are you watching it?
Right.
Right. But this is basically on the level of just smoking bong loads, because it's actually worse, because she's like, there's nothing interesting, so I'm just going to sit, which literally means I'm not transforming it at all.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's just literally a watch party. Like, we're just all sitting here collectively just watching it. No one's adding any commentary. No one's saying anything. Like, of course, heads in the chat are saying stuff, but you obviously know, like, there's a different factor. The main thing is that they're there to hear the commentary of Denims watching it, or Frogan watching it, or Kacytron watching it, but none of them are giving any actual real commentary. Like, it's just bullshit. It's just, bro, throw me a sub, throw me this, that, third, because we didn't want Ethan to get the view.
Watching it together with all of you.
Yeah. What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
I know it.
You're going to make at least one good point. What do you want me to make a point on?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing. You may use the bathroom, Frogan, although I don't advise it.
Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
This into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and...
Apparently thinks Twitch is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happens?
And they were fucking talking about
I love that. That's
what happens. Again, you're the commentator. You, of anyone, should know what is happening. But nope.
It's a good drop, Zach. What happens?
All right, I'll pull it.
You just pause the video, right? Like, you get up and you go to the bathroom, you just pause it.
That's the bare minimum.
They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right?
They're watching it for the vid, in which they could just go watch the original video. Like, bro, come on, bro.
As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically? Hell yeah. I found my way from Reddit. Hi guys, welcome Reddit people. Reddit people. I came from the HP Snark Reddit. Ethan is so pathetic while his son is in Japan. I'm bothered having a great time. Exactly.
So this is great. Not only is she saying watch the nuke ethically, which...
Yo, like, it came directly from the Snark. It's just so fucking bad, bro.
Is basically just synonymous with don't support Ethan's support.
It's like, why are you aligning yourself so, like, blatantly with the Snark and shit like that? It's just, like, it just shows the dumbassery.
For me. She's also acknowledging the collusion taking place between her and the Snark subreddit.
Right.
That she's been offered by them as a market substitute.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing was unbelievable watching this all unfold.
We're going to watch it live, yes. He doesn't want people to know when it's dropping because we're all watching through other streamers. And I suggest
we're all watching through other streamers.
You all watch it through other people as well.
Blatant.
Suggest you all watch it through other people.
She's saying all the things.
Yeah, she's doing everything.
She's shooting them all.
They're all pretty.
Go in a right down the list. Said we got to run this.
Much did everything they could to get sued for copyright infringement. Stated malicious intent to steal. They talk about watching ethically, but I learned not to steal when I was 5. Up next is Denims.
Right.
And honestly, just
Cooked.
take a look at this, guys. It's
The Nightmare on Denim Street.
The Nightmare on Denim Street. Not only did she chair react, but
one-
she was kind
You
enough
like
to
that
write
one? One's
her-
pretty good.
That hit hard.
I have some
criticism.
Smoke more than Toke is still number 1. That's
I
that's
agree.
my number 1.
I like that. I like that one a lot.
That empty, just the Denim Street with the empty chair always kept speaking to my soul.
It's like, yo, there's something about this. This is the one.
You said, I think you said nightmare.
Nightmare on Denim
Oh
Street.
no, roll it back.
Roll it
Well,
back.
it's coming
Maybe you
on.
might be onto
Honestly,
something here.
coming up. Just take a look at this, guys. It's a nightmare on denim.
Oh, a nightmare.
Nightmare. It's just a little.
Wait, what is it?
That it does
Nightmare.
not matter.
You said nightmare.
Oh, your problem is my
It's
pronunciation.
just pronunciation. Yeah, like who cares?
Pronunciation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
But,
like
okay, but in the
fall-
filing, it's
falling
correct.
Star, you
Yeah,
say
filing,
flying
it's a
star.
correct.
The filing's correct. That's what matters.
Yeah, because it would just depend on the person obviously reading it themselves. But they obviously everyone would know the word. It's still nightmare. It's still it. Don't worry.
But
The judge, as long as the judge sees
But
it
you
right.
the
do
video.
say nightmare. It's just a little.
Nightmare.
It's an accent.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
With accent.
Latin.
It's a regional thing. It's Ventura. It's a Ventura accent.
The Nightmare on Denim Street.
You know, I don't
Not
have a
only did
problem
she-
with it.
Thank you, Zach.
Keep doing yourself, brother.
That's it. That's all I've ever done. I don't know how to do anything else. People go, just try to be yourself. That's lit. How am I supposed to do anything that other than that?
This is what I say all the time. What do I stamp in, y'all? You already know. You shouldn't want to be exactly like on some Skinwalker doppelganger type of time and with your favorite idol, singer, content creator, influencer, whoever, bro. And you want to know mainly why? Because one, you should see their successes and accolades and all that type of jazz, like I say all the time. And put your own creativity, you know what I'm saying, innovative, like spin on that jazz. Two to that is because the only person you're ever going to be is yourself. You can't be anyone else unless, again, like you're that one girl, like I mentioned all the time too, that like is a direct Skinwalker clone of Ariana Grande, bro. Like it's actually terrifying. But even in her case, she's still not the actual Ariana Grande. She's trying her fucking hardest to be her, but she will never be exactly her because no one can be exactly someone else because we are all only going to be ourselves, at least as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, you should So I should probably, I would say, prioritize like more of like, you know, loving yourself instead of trying to fit the build or fit the aesthetic of someone else so you could love yourself because, yeah, you're never going to be them. Be the best version of yourself. Stamped in. You feel me? And it definitely, that's a whole nother thing I say too, especially with the self-love thing. Like, yo, this is a one John really stamped in. You cannot show anyone else love, especially on the, like, you know what I'm saying, the real relationship factor. Like, love like that if you don't love yourself, because how are you gonna give something to someone that you don't have? Tough.
I'm being myself right now. Myself is anxious and depressed and upset all the time.
No, you're
Just
right.
be yourself. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Right now. You know?
What is happening? I'm trying to
Don't-
follow.
this-
I've lost the plot.
I've lost the plot.
She chair react, but she was kind enough to write her name right at the top just so that we knew that she was stealing my content and it was her room and nobody else's. Judge, did you know that we're on Denims Street right now? Here's some quotes from Denims. We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm going to stream it. Since he's confirmed it's coming out today, I'm going to stream it. That is very explicit.
It is.
Denim said, quote, well, guys.
Blatant, direct, I mean, to the nines. Yeah, she's cooked. We already knew she was, though.
If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content. Your content? The Queen of Self-Own included a countdown timer so we could tell exactly how long she was away. After being gone for a few minutes, she returns and then sits silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
Yeah, she has a timer on the screen.
You do look better.
Mr. 305.
I think the timer was.
Dude, you should
if
do
I'm not
that.
mistaken.
It's a countdown.
Oh, it's a countdown. Okay.
To the when the video drops.
Okay,
so
okay.
it's
Gotcha.
actually in service of her being a more efficient copyright infringer. And she the pre-show she was watching the whole thing with little to no commentary as well.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
I have an alternate.
We're relying on you to stay live so we don't give more views on the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he confirmed it's coming out today, we're gonna stream it. If you want to watch it with someone else who's already watching it, come in.
Again, this is like the same message.
Watch it with someone else who's already watching it. Are you reacting to it though, or is it just a watch party? Oh, I think we know the answer.
Watch it with someone else. Sorry, that's fucking insane. That cannot be normalized.
Dan looks like Kacytron there a little bit.
He's hitting those volcano bags.
No, you're right.
Enjoy the watch party somewhere else.
Bro,
If you enjoyed.
I still don't understand like how that method of smoking works. Like, yo, for Trilly, me personally, like, yo, see this showing on the mic. Yo, we going for the balling method. We definitely going for the Cartier. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, some heads be having like dab rigs and all that type of jazz, which is like, yo, that's when you really know you're on peak levels of smoking. But like, I have never again see like this like balloon bag John, bro. Head's gonna have to put me on under what that method is, bro. I cannot guarantee I'll be trying it. I ain't gonna hold you, but definitely would love to get more educated on that, because what was I looking at?
Not giving any views to that terrible video.
This is the best
Follow,
one.
Subscribe, throw a prime if you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here. Because I'm going to be honest, I did not want to watch that by myself.
Let me also commercialize it. They're not there. You're not there to comfort each other so that you can watch an uncomfortable video. That's not fair use. That's a watch party.
You're not there.
Directly, like literally directly.
By asking you to reward me financially for stealing his content. That is like chef kiss. By the way, Denims had a very successful stream. She had 43,000 people watching her live. Take a look at the title of her Twitch stream. Ethan Klein Hassan content nuke watch party.
Watch party.
A watch party? I don't think that's... There's something... I didn't really want to get into the weeds on this in the video, but there's something very interesting about her use of the term watch party, because in the first copyright ruling, the judge's opinion explicitly calls out, she says, some reactions have commentary and pauses and
I would hope they do, because that means if you're pausing, you're reacting to the content, you're giving your conjecture. I don't know if they were doing that.
Transform it like the video in question mine. And then she says, others are more akin to a watch party.
Well, you shouldn't be watch partying like anyone's videos. If you're going to, again, like I say all the time, because let's keep it a buck, even with the most transformative reactions and all that, at the end of the day, heads is still technically like stealing someone's vid, bruh. So at the very least to that, yo, try to transform it as much as possible, and also, like, you know what I'm saying, show the love, top link in the description. But yo, like, yeah, we shouldn't be watch partying their shit. Just watch it on your own fucking time, you know what I'm saying? Also, let the heads get their views. If heads want to watch party to Johns, bro, at least watch party on the back end, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, with your peoples or whatever, like, again, through Discord or some jazz. Like, bro, don't do it like this. Like, bruh, come on, bro. What are we doing? Tough. But yeah, now this is a casual for these heads. Again, like, of course they were gonna fall right into this trap. Like, yo, these fools.
Therefore, I just want to emphasize that not all reactions are fair use. She carved out specifically like watch parties are not fair use. And so I got absolutely tickled, which again, she's this queen of cell phoning. When I saw the title of her stream was watch party.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
What an idiot,
Absolutely.
right? What a fucking idiot. Jesus. Fair use. Now, Denims, of course, always delivering the goods. She went on this dude's podcast to debate fair use. And would you be surprised if I told you she said a lot of incriminating things in that podcast? This is one of my favorite parts here now, too. This is, guys, I need a minute. Listen to the shit she has to say here. Just take it in. Feel it. Be it. Love it. Queen of self-own never disappoints.
I want to be clear on my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like I think filler content, like you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a React streamer. And I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that. Because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team and stuff. And most of those videos have like 5 million views. I only get like 500 viewers. I'm taking maybe 50 views from the video. It's a lot harder to feel like, I guess, bad about that. Whereas like I would feel very bad about doing that to like a single content creator. The majority of people say that they literally wouldn't watch Hell's Kitchen unless I was streaming it. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm reacting hard enough. You know, I'm sure if you click on a random part in the video, I might not be saying anything, sure, whatever. And I might walk away from the screen. But it's about like...
You shouldn't want to walk away from the screen, and if you are, at least pause it, but you're not even trying to pause. Like, it's crazy.
The communal thing. It's why like fucking Toast started streaming Death Note. It's not about the actual show at a certain point. It's the same reason you watch shows with your friends. You want to watch it with other people. A lot of people go to watch streamers on Twitch for their React content almost as a curator. So they don't actually want to go through YouTube themselves and watch a bunch of videos, and they probably never will go through YouTube and click a bunch of videos.
That's still so stupid.
They like going to Twitch because they like to have it as like, this streamer is curating fun content that I want to watch.
Like, I'm sure
From the people that I've talked to, the people who watch Twitch content are specifically there to watch it so they don't have to scroll through YouTube and find a video they like.
That is so dumb. If anything, if someone's on Twitch, they're there because they want to watch their... God damn it. If someone is on Twitch, they're there most likely, literally like 95% of the time, because they want to watch their favorite streamer and or streamers because they're live during that time. What do you mean that they're going on Twitch to specifically find a content creator that's curating the content? Like, that's so dumb. That was so stupid, bro. Like, yo, these fools love to like gargle Twitch's ballsack. It makes no sense. Like, yo, why would you say, and this is what I was saying in the initial Ethan video too, why would you say that heads are not going on YouTube to find videos? Yo, YouTube is like the biggest social media platform like in the world, basically, if not like passed by TikTok or some bullshit, because we already know that's gonna be. But like, yeah, TikTok is like literally known as the content hub. Fuck do you mean people are going on Twitch to find a streamer to specifically curate the videos that they need or want to watch? What? No. Somebody, if you want to watch a video, you go watch that video. This is like exactly why like heads have this argument with reaction content. Like, yeah, some heads do want to see like a person's reaction and all that type of jazz, so they choose to specifically watch that person like reaction of a video or commentary on that video or whatever. But there are heads that also want to watch the OG video to build their own perspective more or less just by themselves. And even still to that, if you see somebody like or your favorite content creator reacting to a video or whatever, you still can go to the original video. And there are heads that do that as well. But yeah, that point was just still stupid. I'm still bringing that up. Like, bro, what? People are not gonna go to YouTube to find videos to watch? That's so fucking dumb. If
someone watches content, I already said this. If someone watches content on someone else's stream, there is a very low likelihood that they're going to go watch it separately and give you like the view or the like. Or the people who are watching content on Twitch, curated Twitch content on Twitch, aren't necessarily people that would be watching content on YouTube.
That, my friend,
it's so fucking stupid. Like I guarantee you, if you watch a Twitch streamer, you probably watch YouTube. Unless, again, you're a Hassan G boy and you're boycotting every other platform because Twitch is king. Like, no, bro. You're watching YouTube, bro. Like everyone is. Let's keep it a buck. Like, what is
called theft, and you're a thief, and now I'm suing you. This is just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, gotten. That she thinks she can go out in public on video and say shit like, I'm stealing this content because I want to. I'm coping even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, you are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open. Well, there you have it. You are way too comfortable committing crimes out.
Civil offense, not crime. Okay.
Out in the open. Well, there you have it. 3 separate lawsuits for 3 separate geniuses. Now, I want to make it clear again, and I hope it's been obvious about why I'm suing these 3 people and not others. These people not only violated all of the principles of fair use, they also did it maliciously. And that's the part that really got me. I think if you're a reactor on Twitch, for the most part, if you make a good faith effort to comment
And if you make a good faith effort to promote the author, to link to them, to try to drive traffic.
Shoulda love, baby. I'm gonna keep saying it, and I forever will, unless some of you motherfuckers and bad Emma Panda, we are looking at you, nigga. Anyway. Yeah, nah, you gotta share the love every time because, yo, for the most part with heads, you know, making reaction commentary, like, yo, a good amount of heads videos I'm watching, they taking a time to really drop good vids. I'm like, yo, they need to be shared love. Like, yo, more heads do need to see this. Like, there is still that potential, especially on the factor, like, I know, like, yo, you'll see a lot of, like, smaller content creators reacting to videos from bigger content creators. Like, there still is that potential. It may not be that high of a percentage of where, like, yo, someone that watches, like, that smaller creator that doesn't even know about the bigger creator, like, yo, they get introduced. So yeah, it's still worth it every time, even if the chances that that scenario is going to happen is low. Still good.
To the original video, I think you're probably pretty much doing the right thing, and that's fine. And I would never sue someone for that. Take it to these three absolute morons to state their intention to steal my property on video. You know, and to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement, I just have this to say. I don't care. What I do hope, though, is that you'll support their crowdfunding efforts to defend themselves. Because let's face it, I want to make sure there's money left over.
They're gonna need it.
For me when I win my lawsuits. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time. I'll see you around.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, by the way, when I say I don't care, just emphasize, thank you, Tom. I don't care about their bullshit misinformation campaigns. It just...
Yeah, because, like, it's literally like Ethan said, it's all bullshit. They're lying, and again, they're literally known as pathological liars and misconstrue I try to say situations and scenarios at the same time, but situations and like spread of misinformation. It's again the whole orbiter likes.
It doesn't matter, you know. You guys have been doing this for years. It's the jig is up. You're gonna have to tell it to a judge. Literally, tell it to the judge. Like, that's it. Demon Ethan. Boba attack. Oh, Boba almost took me out.
What happened?
Denims was preying on my downfall for that Boba. Yeah, so that's it, right? And so it seems like the majority of people are viewing this and they see the egregious nature of it, right? So it seems to me almost impossible to take their side on this. And to take their side on this, people are going to be required to lie. And that's when you're going to start to see stuff like, I'm a hypocrite.
Yep, yeah, heads are already showing it in the snark already.
Or doing a fair copyright infringement lawsuit. I am only attacking pro-Palestine voices. I'm attacking small creators. I'm attacking women. These are the points that they're going to make to delegitimize my video and to avoid engaging with any of the extremely concise, organized criticism of their usage. So get the messaging straight and see how people are talking about this out there as they're trying to. I guarantee you find one person, maybe the majority of people you're going to see coming down is just going to be all that. There's going to be no engagement with the actual substance of the video. That's it, you know? But yeah. Oh yeah, the sponsor, yeah, I mean, we had like a last minute change. It had nothing to do with the content of the video. It was
no, not at all. It was just,
oh shoot, couldn't get a little bit of the bag.
They wanted me to change certain like graphics and stuff, and I was like, I don't have time. We'll do it next time.
Because Ethan really wanted to post this before
it was time
the
sensitive.
break. And
yeah, the break's coming up.
Posted today, so.
But there it is. You know, I'm once again something I've been working on for a long time, that I've been passionately working on. And now that it's out, I'm happy. I'm relieved. I'm happy it's doing well. That I was able to. I knew from the beginning messaging was going to be the biggest challenge here, and I'm glad to see that. I think for the most part, my messaging was clear enough.
Yeah.
What is happening? I'm trying to
the majority of people are. Yeah, I know. But the rest, I need your guys' help, right? See what they're doing out there. You'll see, and this is what they're always doing. They won't never engage with the substance of my arguments. It's It's just all
that would require them to have a level of accountability, and that's not happening.
propaganda. It is. You'll see. So there it is. So tomorrow's our last show, and we got this out of the way. That's fun. So we're just I'm sure there'll probably be clips to watch and stuff that come up between now and then. But for the most part, we can just have a fun episode tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool.
And, say a bon voyage for a couple weeks.
For a couple weeks, and we'll be back on July 7th.
And next week we are going to do a getaway for my birthday.
Yay.
W.
Nice.
Yes.
40.
40. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Welcome to the club, my friend. It's good
I
to
don't
have
like
you.
this club.
It's a great club.
I don't want to be a part of this club. You know, it's a little scary because thinking back, I feel like, for example, New Year's, when I think that just happened.
I know.
I know. You start to sound like your parents.
Yeah.
Because and you're like,
time
oh,
flies.
whatever. You used to hear old people say that, and you're like, whatever.
No, you're right.
Unk status? No,
It's like, it's really scary. A fucking New Year's was like last week. You know? Right, Dan?
No.
No.
He's not 40. He can't wait, bro. Different generations.
No, I have perfect perception of time.
There it is.
Yeah.
Dan Beard. The oldest living being on Earth. Lord of the Rings reference. Is there any posts or comments or anything we should watch before we say ta-ta for now?
Let's see.
None that I'm aware of.
No one's talking about it.
Yeah, nobody cares.
The comments on the video are really funny. This is great. Ethan following Frogan is the Franz Ferdinand of the internet. That's it. Everything goes back to that.
It's a deep reference. Do you think most people know who Franz Ferdinand, not the band?
A lot of people,
people
people came for the Franz Ferdinand
They
reference.
should put an Archduke. Put some respect on the name.
The Archduke. I have to be real for a moment. The XQC doing the worm thing is possibly top 10 internet moments. I agree. That's the thing. We're all in agreement there. Denims going to change your name to Corduroy.
He said, nah, I can't, bro. I'm telling you, the squeaky toy noises with the worm clip was so funny.
Right. To avoid the lawsuit. Got him. That's just a sweet, harmless joke right there. You know what I mean? This is what we're all about.
Mm-hmm.
For Casey, this isn't a lawsuit; it's an intervention. That's again. I mean, it's an interesting.
Listen to the tarot cards.
It's an interesting point.
The hanged.
Did you do a tarot card reading? You're so right.
Man says.
This guy says he's a copyright attorney, so I'm going to trust that I'm going to put extra weight on this, and I'm sure he's not lying. As a copyright attorney, registering the content is genius. From a lawyer.
Ding ding.
Casey catching a stray lawsuit, meanwhile, has never been talked about on the pod almost ever. It's hilarious. That's true. Yeah. Ethan always providing for his attorney and their family. He's so kind. Yeah, finally.
He's getting his attorney generational wealth.
When Ethan unfollowed Frogan, she could have never predicted this sequence of events. Yeah.
Nah, that's so facts. Yo, this John, that is part of the John that really started this. Like Ethan and following Frogan on Twitter, that John me crying.
Dang, he really suing AB for that muffin. Yeah. So there it is, guys. You know what I've been cooking up, and
there it is.
I didn't ask for this war. Didn't ask for this battle. It's brought to my doorstep by a bunch of shitty people.
What happened?
And for better or
He
worse,
said, yo, they had a problem, I solved it. That's tough. They caused the problems and I solved them.
you know me. Gotta fight to the bitter end.
Excellent. We love to see
Ordinary
it.
Gamer, some ordinary gamer says happy early birthday. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. God bless you.
Tamita Tahar.
Muda Tahar, you're such a great guy. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and thank you to our members for making these Thursday episodes happen. Woo! Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Friday. It's our last episode, and we're going to be having a lot of fun. So I hope you guys will join us then. Until tomorrow, have a blessed evening.
We done got through it, y'all. I know it's a Yap sesh.
Signing out.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, y'all already know, man. Of course, that was I'm Suing Denims, Frogan, and Kacytron H3 Show 161. Y'all already know. Like we always say, if you want to watch the OG vid, the OG live, down in the description, first link, share the love with Ethan, Ela, everyone on the pod, and of course, the H3 Bam Gang. This boy was a Yap sesh, so I'm not gonna keep you here longer with no crazy Yap sesh outro. I have one thing to say to end it off. Denims, the self-owned queen. Sims 4's greatest op, Frogadite, the based queen, and Kacytron, the queen of bong rips apparently. Y'all are cooked. And we will be seeing y'all later. Other than that, like I said again, share the love with Ethan, Ela, the H3 fam, and everyone on the pod, and I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.